Okay, we're not streaming to X.
Oh,
What?
Bummer.
How to create lab broadcasts on the platform right to premium subscription.
Gotta untweet my tweet. I'm just kidding.
Untweet my tweet.
Tweet backwards is just cute.
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 Oh. All the things. I'm gonna do all the things, and then we're gonna say hi. I'm Austin.
Okay. Boom. We're live, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, we go live a little bit so it doesn't cut off the beginning.
Hey.
If you're here, thank you for being here.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Yeah.
quick
Hey.
question. Now that I'm
Yeah.
seeing the fucking episode descriptions drop in all my Discords, quick question. What the fuck, bro?
Oops.
What's the what?
What the
Hang
fuck?
on. What?
Oops.
Hang on. What?
What?
I gotta look.
It's just a direct attack on me. It's fine.
It happens.
Do it.
Yeah.
But do it though. But
Remember
do
the
it,
Prince? The Prince episode?
Oh,
See, it happens.
Rip Savannah.
though.
it's par for the course.
Dude, I don't need 2 dungeons and Dracon beams. Roll 20s up. I only need 1.
But that's what
Oh.
you're getting.
But what if you did need to?
Yeah. What if that was the right number of things for you
What
to
if
have?
you needed 20?
Oh,
I
Wow.
would need more monitors.
surprise! We're gonna do more Hork-Bajir Chronicles.
Surprise.
Get ready to
I'll be
cry, bitches.
quiet the whole time.
I will still be playing Keffa,
Oh,
which
I'll
means
be
I'm
panicking.
going back to bed.
I got a daybed right there. I'll hear you guys
Right?
the whole time.
Yeah. I'll leave the headphones on.
Yeah. I'll just that's what I'll do. It'll be my thoughts, but I'll be from over there.
Yeah.
Aw.
Every now and then we'll be like, "Where's Keffa?" Oh yeah, dead as hell.
in the,
Oh,
in the
no.
stars.
Spoilers.
Oh, I'm sorry. In the stars, aka dead as
Yeah.
hell.
That's beautiful.
I'm just
Very
sad.
different.
What if it's like what
Or-
happened to Cassie in that book, and it's the amalgamation of the consciousness of Keffa in the body of someone else, and the conversations between Keffa?
Oh, that
Uh,
book. I thought you
I
meant.
thought you meant she was going to turn into a caterpillar.
Yeah.
What?
Turn into a caterpillar.
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 A caterpillar. I'll sit up
Caterpillar.
caterpillars.
Hi,
I want
Martian.
to
I'm
be
a
a caterpillar.
caterpillar. I'm a caterpillar.
We are on one this morning.
I feel
Yeah.
like Austin's like adopting the accent that I never had, but he accused me of. Hi, I am Austin, and I love caterpillars.
I'm
love
caterpillars.
Caterpillars.
They're pretty, and they turn into pretty butterflies.
Caterpillar.
All right. Hello, I'm Austin. I don't like it. I was just
Try
gonna
it
see
one more
what it was
time.
like.
Try it one more time, like you work at a bank.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, I'm Austin.
Whoa!
No.
Nah, put it
It
back.
don't
Put
work.
it back.
It don't work. It don't work.
It goes back in the box.
Hi,
My man.
hi, I'm Austin, and I'm here. Wait,
Woo.
nope, that's not right.
All right, take it
It's
again.
not? Are you not here?
No, I'm here, but this is Dungeons and Dracon beams, though. I forgot to tell him that part.
Okay, do it again like you're confused.
Hi, I'm Austin. And this is Dungeons and Dracon beams.
Thanks. That was just
Now do it like you're a crowd at a football game doing the wave.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that worked. Pretty good.
Whoa.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon beams.
We got there.
Yay!
Lightning crashes.
All
Ka-chow.
the fish electrocuted.
Nate, I hate that you did that.
When we ever finally get the TikTok going of Austin just saying lightning crashes like 1,000 times,
Yeah.
the supercut, it's just going to
Yeah.
be ka-chow, ka-chow.
Well, what's up?
Chicken butt.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, it is still peak humor. It will always be peak humor.
Chicken butt's never not funny.
Yeah.
I agree.
If chicken
well-
butt has no fans, I am dead.
Whoa.
I forgot I didn't. I forgot you guys weren't morphed.
I thought I was playing Zach today.
I know. I thought I'd throw
We're
a
gonna get that
curveball
body
just
swap
at the
episode.
end. The Freaky Friday episode.
I mean, look, we could do a body swap episode. I'm just saying. I think it'd be great.
You know what else we could do? Art
No.
Corner
What?
in 2 days.
Whoa!
On the 8th. I'll be
So
there.
excited about that. I barked.
Oh wait, never mind. That's not in 2 days. I'm looking at something on the wrong calendar. Let me
Austin,
fix this.
how dare
Damn,
you?
that's my dentist appointment. My bad, y'all. Fuck.
Guess what we can also do?
What's that?
Art Corner in a week in 2 days.
Hell yeah.
On the 15th.
On the 15th of this here month of October, the spooky month where you can scare your kids and everybody thinks it's okay.
You can scare your kids and hide your wife. It's October.
Yay.
Joke's on
And
you.
then drink
My wife
punch
said
about
most of
it.
the time.
Drink
What?
punch that looks like blood about it.
Oh,
That's
Austin,
just
quick
wine,
question.
Austin.
Oh,
Drink wine that looks like punch.
drink wine that looks like your blood.
Drink
Mhm.
your blood and call it wine.
Drink your blood.
Your own blood.
Drink my
Hey.
own blood. What?
Is there sherbet in this?
In your wine or your blood?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why your blood runs cold or something.
Cold as ice.
Cold as
Blood
ice.
sherbet.
My blood is as cold as orange sherbet.
Mhm. Hey, y'all want me to give
The
you a secret
motherfuckers
recipe
trying to
for
skate
punch?
uphill. Yes.
Yeah.
Sprite, green Hawaiian punch, and sherbet. Not orange kind, lime sherbet. My mom
Yeah.
made it
Okay.
at my nephew's
Oh.
baby shower, and he didn't get
For an
in.
occasion, not just
Baby
because.
baby shower punch.
It's good. Oh, is it a thing? And I just thought it was a secret.
It's super a thing.
That happens
The
a
fact
lot.
that they don't call it like punch a baby or something is just boring.
Sucker
Bob, we
punch.
punched a baby. It's a boy.
What a fucking pull! Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah.
We punched baby eats a boy.
If you pull anything from the 90s, I'm gonna
That's
laugh.
a good call.
That was a
Oh
good
That's
my
great.
god. Oh, that's so goddamn funny. Sorry.
Uh,
So funny.
That
That's
genuinely
all I
got me. That's great.
I have so many other hairs in my bangs and they're like hanging down in my face.
That's the worst.
I know. It's
sorry.
pissing me off.
That's
Sorry
why I
for your
keep
loss.
mine short.
Austin, did you get a haircut?
Thank you.
Good job,
You're
man.
getting there, buddy.
Shit. Y'all know y'all met your stream go.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Casey did some fan art.
Oh,
She drew
Casey
fans.
She drew some bunch of fans,
drew a picture of our fans.
and they were cool as hell.
Hell
They
yeah,
really
brother.
blew me away. So
Nerd.
yeah, 10
I hate
experience.
that makes me laugh.
I know.
I'm already getting hot. It's all
I
right.
wish you had a fan.
Got him.
I do. Can you hear it?
No.
All right, fuck it then. It's gonna be a cool day. It'll be on my recording.
Ooh.
Gotta put it on low. So yeah, we're here to do a game.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Did you bring your game pants?
Ooh, we were supposed to wear pants.
Oh no.
Yikes.
I did not know that.
Good job. It was a trick question. I don't have pants either.
Nice.
Said like a
shorts.
man wearing pants.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dracon pants.
Oh man, if we got like sweatpants with the D&DV logo, I'd wear the shit out of those.
I'd rock those every fucking day.
God, we'll have to
Well.
talk to our merch team to get that going.
They never listen.
I think the merch team is currently writing it down.
Yeah, but my pen's not working.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
If
well.
I could get a pen with the D&DB logo on it,
That works.
I would write with that shit every time it worked.
I'm not allowed to use clicky pens.
Oh, I
No,
did.
you're
just
not.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna use a clicky pen real quick.
Oh my god.
Sweats.
Sweet Home Alabama.
I mean, I would also take some sweets. Like if we had
And-
gummy D&DB logos, I would take that too.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I was
or
thinking like
saltwater
chocolates.
taffy.
Dude, I can make
I
Oh.
love
those.
saltwater taffy.
Who doesn't?
I could
Probably
3D print it.
Austin.
What?
Bad people.
Saltwater taffy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I could give it. I could take it or leave it.
See,
Saltwater
you
taffy's
have like
amazing.
Austin and I like reside on opposite ends of the spectrum of flavor. Like we do not like almost any of the same foods.
Like we're buds in real life, but our taste buds are taste enemies.
Okay.
It's weird. That's a weird thing to say.
But it makes
Yeah.
sense. Like I get it.
It's uncomfortable. I don't like it.
I really like it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Taste
Like because
enemies.
also I'm picturing their taste buds individually as like different armies.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Spartans
Oh,
and
got it.
Athenians just like dressed up in their
Yeah.
mouth.
I like that. That's where you went. All right.
That's exactly where I was going.
Yeah.
That's the only possible way to imagine taste buds
My
Yeah.
taste
An
buds have
army.
guns.
wearing those
Oh.
weird little skirts.
They're called kilts.
They're not.
It's called a
Oh.
lance.
It's called armor.
It's not.
Oh,
It's
Just-
Yermer.
it's urine.
No.
Mimer.
That's all I got. Anybody got anything else?
No.
I would like to take a second, if I can, if it's
Yeah.
okay too.
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
Take it. It's yours.
I'm okay. I'm gonna bring the energy down for a second and ask if it's possible, if you have the means. There are some folks in Western North Carolina that could really use some help, and it is possible to donate to a number of excellent charities. There are a few that I like. One is called United Cajun Navy. They're actually from Louisiana, but they're doing a lot of work in Western North Carolina right now, helping deliver supplies and junk. You can donate to them at unitedcajunnavy.org. There's also a local business from Asheville that I've heard a lot of good things about called Beloved Asheville. They have a website called belovedasheville.com. They did cool stuff before, and now they're doing different cool stuff. Like they used to build tiny houses for the unhoused, and now they're helping deliver supplies. So yeah, if you like us, then you're probably a cool enough person to go throw a couple dollars at those types of people so that folks can have houses again. That's all.
That's beautiful. And if you can't donate, maybe just share it. Just share
Yeah.
the link.
Tell your friends. Share the links.
Tell your friends and
Recirculating
tell
the
their
tapes.
friends, and then tell some strangers. That's how you really know you're doing it. If you just start telling strangers stuff,
Just accost people on the street.
accosting.
Shake
That's
them.
my name now.
Hi, I'm accosting.
Well,
All right, that's it.
You know-
Energy up.
Yeah.
Tight. All right.
Tight, sick,
This is-
rad.
That doesn't bring the energy down. That's asking people to help. I think that's energy up. That's positivity into the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Take that positivity and flip it into more positivity, like a 360 flip, like a full flip.
Like
Full
a
flip.
900.
Like if you have a house
900.
that's already ready, but you flip it and make it more ready.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Like an Airbnb.
Again.
Sure.
Because they got all kinds of shit in there that I would never need in a house.
Yeah. TV.
Like I got a bowl with random
couches.
chocolates and mints in it.
Mm.
Got
Are they
scented paper
D&D
towels.
beasts?
No, they were Andy's mints. which
Andy
I like
candies.
too. Andy's nuts.
Are you trying to throw to me on Andy's
Was that
nuts?
to throw?
You fucking weirdo. All right. Previously on Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Kinsley stepped out of the heavy metal doors of her school and scanned the parking lot for Zach. The idling buses made it difficult to hear anything, and the students were emotion dazzle in front of her eyes. A blonde mass of curls caught her attention here, or a laugh there, but it wasn't him. Clark shouldered past her, cross-talking to some girl making eyes at him about some stupid group, the Share. As she twisted away from him, she saw Peter folding himself into a car like the thing her ex Brian was obsessed with. Slender Man? Some kind of monster thing. Anyways, that's what she thought as he compressed into the Mustang. And that's when she saw him. Zach. Was that him in the back of the car? She bolted, and she almost made it all the way across the parking lot, dodging cars and bikes when the Mustang began to slowly pull off. She faded out running when the brake lights snapped on. No way. She jogged up to the Mustang, and there he was, Zach. She gathered up her courage before asking him to the dance. And he said no? What the hell? She tuned back in to hear him asking her to go with their group, and she looked at Dylan, Cameron, Peter crumpled into the front seat, and then the quiet girl, and then Zach. Fine. If this was her shot, then fine. A few minutes later, Peter was unfolding his long legs from the Mustang and heading into his house. As he watched through the window, Dylan's car pulled away, and he headed out to the garage to dig out his longboard from storage with a smile on his face. Across town, the kids arrived at Pacific Towers. The board person working at the desk rolled their eyes at the boisterous group that walked into the lobby. She recognized the two of them that lived there, the jock guy and the quiet girl, so she didn't stop them. And a few minutes later, the quiet one came back through with a cute dog. Deciding that was the perfect stopping point, she headed to the bathroom. Panning upstairs, the cold gelatinous mushroom gravy spilled around the popcorn, soaking it in savory, salty goo. Cameron started shoveling it into his mouth while he and Dylan argued. Dylan tried to get him to understand where she was coming from and why they were going to the dance as a group instead of with their respective dates. Cameron was deflecting her attempts to justify it. Zach steps into this trap unsuspectingly when he joins them in the kitchen for water, and after peppering him with thought experiments and situationships, it hit him. They were trying to ask him to leave the group. It's a moment of horror, and then quick relief as he realized this was not what they were asking him to do, and then back to horror again as a warm, nice group hug was juxtaposed by Cameron's cold, gooey, gravy hands. The elevator dings, announcing the arrival of Savannah and Possum, but they aren't alone. Craig has joined them in Xander's place. Lines of code move faster than the comprehension of human, Andalite, or any of the respective species that this group is aware of. As Craig pulls up the checklist of information that Xander gave him access to, he starts opening the complex calendar and traversing through code language for days, weeks, months, years, and then his programming converts it into human understanding of time as he informs them that Subvisor 11 will arrive Wednesday to start running some Earth invasion. Next item, Visor 4. He has a strike team in the galaxy, and he's running the numbers now. He is unlikely to come to Earth. As they start to ask him questions, synapses and electric currents and radio signals all converge in a technology hundreds, maybe of thousands of years old, crafted into an approximation of an organic brain that spits out the answers to what type of crew is on Visor 3's blade ship, mostly human. reporting back on Xander's failed attempts to place his own people at the military base. And then the warning message letting the Humanimals know that the Yeerks are on the lookout for any animals around bases and strongholds. And as the group asks him more questions, information on GLEAT biofilters, Subvisor 11's connections to Visor 1, all of this reformatting into a conversation. Truly an impressive feat of engineering went into creating the Chi, current allies of the Humanimals. The team tries to process all of this information and decides to scout out the military base to see what they can glean before they get the blueprints the following day. But not today. Today, Cameron had a good day. Zach decides to meet up with Peter. Cameron decides to join him. Dylan and Savannah head out to dinner. It was a good day. As the sun sets and darkness creeps over Ocean Grove, Savannah is asleep in her bed, the room around her quiet, but in her head she has control of Aximili's body and hears his hatred and his resentment as she forces him to commit yet another act of war. Her team, her friends, are caught up in it, and they writhe and die in the hellacious landscape of the Yeerk pool, all of her worst fears realized. And then the alarms start to go off. They have a mission. And that's where we are now.
Huh. Couldn't find my mic on mute.
Huh. Funny.
Savannah. Once again, you're the first one up. What do you do?
What time is it?
You woke up at 3 a.m.
I think she is going to go take a really quick shower and then just get back into her morph suit, and she'll go out and wake Dylan and Cameron up if they aren't already awake.
Yeah, I'll say you have to wake Cameron up, but he does get up.
She'll try to be gentle about it unless he doesn't get up.
I think Dylan has also set an alarm, so she's up.
Cameron will take off like the shirt he was sleeping in and put on his tight Under Armour morph suit shirt. Do some stretches and say, so, are we doing this?
No. I just thought we would get up now and hang out.
Oh. What? And as he says that, your phone vibrates.
Savannah will check her phone.
It is a message from Craig. And it says, where would you like to meet me in the morning? I have contacted our friend and I have some things to give you.
I think probably... sorry, just give me a quick map relation of like base, where they live, school. Like it's in my mind, it's a triangle, left, right, out of the way. Is that true?
So, where you live is closer towards the shore of the ocean. So down here, the school is north of you. Zach and the school are north of you. Just Zach's a couple of blocks. The school is a little further away. It is right here. Oh no, wait, it's right. I think it's right here. And then even further north is the military base.
And then where
The Chi.
the Chi are, yeah.
The Chi are towards the west, over here in the harbors.
Oh, that's not what I expected at all, but still very out of the way. So I think
Well,
Savannah will, yeah.
That is where that warehouse is that Craig and Xander have been at.
Yeah. So not their place of actual living. That's the warehouse itself. Okay. That's not too far. So actually, if they're not giving us Are they giving us physical stuff? Is that what he's saying? He actually has some.
Yes, he has things to give you.
All right, then I'll just text back that we'll meet him after school.
Sounds good. You're up early.
Yep. She's going to type yes back to him.
He won't say anything else. He's been on Earth long enough to pick up, what is it, cadence? Something?
I don't think it's a tone or anything. Just agreeing with his observation. Yes, we are up early. All right. And then I think Savannah will tell them what she just talked to him about. Like, just relay back to Cameron and Dylan that, you know, he has stuff for us so we can pick it up after school.
Did you get a hold of Axe?
With the SpongeBob? He did assure me he was going to put on SpongeBob for them, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, to come with us.
I think Savannah texted it to Axe. I don't know if Axe responded. I don't know if we got into that. So you tell me, Austin, GM Austin, player of Aximili.
I don't remember a text going to him. I know that you said you were going to text him. But you can say you did that the night before if you want.
I think that was the intention, was to text him the night before.
All right. So after you like kind of let Cameron know that, you'll hear the door to the, and you told him to bring Matea, right?
We decided, yeah, that Matea would come with on this one.
So you will hear the door to the roof open, and down the steps, some clip clops, a stumble, and then some more clip clops.
Smooth. And then Zach, I believe we said we were meeting there, so I don't believe we're waiting for Zach.
Yeah,
So.
you all said you were going to pick him up on the way because his house is a couple of blocks from yours and on the way to the.
Yep. All right. So I think once they're all there, are you guys ready to go?
Yes.
No time like the present.
And then Savannah will just open one of the windows and start going to Owl.
Mm-hmm. Cameron's going Owl as well. Aximili will go short-eared Owl, and I think Matea's going to go Hummingbird.
Dylan's going Bat.
Nice. And yeah, everybody flies out the window and towards Zach's. Zach.
Yeah.
Did you set an alarm for yourself?
Yeah. Zach slept in his morph suit. Well, he slept in the pants and throws a shirt on. And he is in the air by the time you get there. He's decided to try to be punctual for once.
Yeah. What morph did you go?
He is a great horned owl.
Yeah, you see them.
I'm like
flying.
keeping an eye on Pacific Towers. I think if it's only a couple blocks from high up, I'm just watching and waiting. Mm-hmm. And whenever they're close enough that I think they're in thought speak range, I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm ready.
All right, then let's head towards the military base.
Cool. And he'll like complete his he's going in circles. He meets up more or less with the group and then goes with them.
You guys fly over Ocean Grove towards the military base, and it'll take you 20 minutes from Pacific Towers to get there. Fort Perrin is a smaller military base, an army base. And the warehouse that housing the spaceship that Zach saw sits in a compound towards the southeast. The whole base is walled off, but this area has its own walls within the base surrounding the building. And there are a few other buildings that surround it just in like this cluster. Soldiers can be seen going about their duties in the early morning, getting the day started, or just going for runs for exercise, checking supplies. There aren't a lot of people in the general area, with the exception of around the warehouse. Before you all get any closer, like the whole base is within your all's sight because you can see crazy distances. Dylan, I don't think bats can see too far, but people are relaying information back to you.
I mean, I'm sure I can hear what's going on really well.
How are you all approaching?
Like, are you asking like the layout of how we're flying in?
Yep.
I think as naturally as possible. I mean, I don't believe like we're flying in a formation or right on top of each other. It's probably like spaced out, going in quietly. But as they approach and are kind of, I feel like still pretty far out, just to make sure that like nobody gets accidentally seen or anything, especially after the warning from Craig and Xander last time. I think Savannah will just like pop in and say, let's stay far apart. Don't get too close. And maybe we'll just approach one at a time. I can go in close first.
Do you want to, I'm going to respond. Do you want to do it from different directions too? Like I could kind of fly around to the north and come in that way.
I think we should all kind of head to a different side. Yeah.
Okay.
Austin, are there any big lights?
Like on the base?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check and I'll have Cameron help you. Like if he's like looking and surveying the area as well.
Okay.
With a 20, with your like echolocation, you are like picking up objects. There's a lot of buildings around you as you all are still approaching. But you do hit one that you kind of, it's on like top of a building, and Cameron will say, "Whoa, they got one of those big spotlights down there." So yeah, there's a light, big light.
Cool. So then Dylan is going to thought speak to the group and be like, "Hey, but talking to Savannah and say, do you want me to do some swoops through and pretend like I'm going after big bugs and try and get close and hear stuff?"
Not yet. We know that they're going after any animals, especially around the bases. So let's make sure that we're a little bit more clear than that before you start going in. It's not a bad idea. I just want to be more careful than not.
Zach is currently circling around. Where on the map is the base? Can you show me?
Yeah, it's in the blue, the royal blue section.
Okay.
That is the whole military base. The cluster with the warehouse and everything is right here.
Okay, so Zach is going to be kind of circling around the southeast side and then kind of around this zone and then coming in from the north.
Anything special you guys want to do as you start to spread around the base a little bit? Just, and Savannah, you said you're going in?
Yeah, listening really hard to everything around the base, and she wants to take a flight path like kind of through the middle. Like she's trying to catch conversation. She's trying to hear what people are saying, particularly around the area that has the ship and everything that they know is there.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. With a 7, as you're like listening, you're kind of like your head's kind of darting so you can check everywhere and kind of hear conversations. You do hear kind of a lot of voices that are starting to gather. And as you're like looking in, they're not near the warehouse. They're like a wall behind another wall and like coming out of another building. Some of these people are like yawning, but they're saying, "So, what time is the officer supposed to be giving us the brief?" And just chitter chatter about. There's basically a meeting coming up.
She'll relay that back to the larger group as it's happening, as she's going through there.
And as everybody else kind of spreads off, Zach, you can make a perception check. And I'll say Cameron and Dylan already kind of did theirs, but I'll give Matea and Max 1, 2.
I get advantage, so that's a dirty 20.
Sorry.
Oh, that's my Taya. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they, by the way? Where are the NPCs? Did anyone come with me?
I'll say if Savannah is coming in from like the direct south and you went to the south east.
I went to the northeast.
Northeast. I'll say Dylan is kind of like staying at the south, if that's okay, like near where Savannah is. And after like them looking, Cameron will like kind of bank off and head your way, still staying with distance. The other two will go to the west.
Okay. So 3 different locations, like triangulating. Okay. I'm looking to make entrance onto the base, like crossing the perimeter or whatever, as far between buildings or whatever as I can, so that like it's a low population area. Okay. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'll say though, with your perception check, you notice on the like as you're flying around, you see the warehouse that you saw before, and it has like that shimmer to it that you can kind of see through it. Not super clear, but clear enough that you know that it's a hologram. But there are 4 people standing on the rooftop, and one of them has a rifle trained right at Savannah. Like looking through the scope.
The people are not a hologram. The people are real.
No, the people are real.
But they're standing on a hologram?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm relaying that. Then you've got someone aiming a gun at you, and they're standing on a building that looks like a hologram. And if it's an identifiable building, like, oh, the blue one, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to identify which building it is.
She'll change course, looking for sort of a more natural cover. Like she's still kind of between trying to be low key and act like an owl. So if there's, tall grass, trees, that kind of thing, she's going to head towards that, but try to get out of open air.
I'll say like within the base, there are some trees planted around, but all the grass seems to be pretty well kept.
Sure.
Give me a performance, like just acting as like an owl.
All right. Oh boy, you really don't like to give me shit that I can do.
Can I argue for Savannah that there should be some kind of a bonus because this is a natural animal performance?
I feel like that would be under animal handling, though.
highly trained on like what animals would do?
Yeah, you could argue that, but my counter argument is that these people are on the lookout for any animal at all.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And even if it gave her advantage, like
I know.
she rolled the same.
She rolled the same thing. I was looking for a bonus, but I tried. Sorry.
It's fine. I
Um,
get to go back to bed after this.
my character dies. I get to go back to sleep.
Rude.
you now that Zach's pointed that out, Savannah, you spot the guy and you see the building and everything. You see the shimmer in it, and he keeps his gun trained on you as you like go to land, and then
It's not landing. It's not landing. She's trying to break up like basically if you can get a tree between her and the rifle so it's a harder shot, but without making it look like she's banking immediately towards the trees, like that's what she's trying to do. She's not trying to stop though.
So like so there are like trees within this base. There's no real forest or anything like that. So you would have to like keep like ducking back and forth behind trees. And I'll say he's keeping you in his sights, but Zach, you can also see him like talking to a walkie that he has pinned to his shoulder. And he'll say, we have an owl within the perimeter. Keeping an eye on it. Copy.
Copy. Over. Okay.
Aximili, though, will say, hang on, let me get to my notes real quick.
Maximilian is crit 20.
Love it.
These guards, they are not falling through the roof when it is clearly a hologram. Some hollow fields can generate solid surfaces. It takes a greater amount of energy to achieve this. The Yerk's technology, as far as I know, is not that advanced. They would need massive generators to achieve this.
Max, your thought speak sounds so weird today. It's like robotic or something.
Oh, I did not get enough sleep last night.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Can we see the generators? Thought to everybody that's on open thought speak to, not everybody, to the team. Jesus, Austin, don't try to fucking trap me
Ooh,
like that.
Yeah.
I see some generators. That's Matea. It looks like they're inside the building.
Which building?
The inside the hologram. The one housing the ship.
Can I see in the building too? Like,
if you like want to fly around and get a closer look or something, to roll another perception check, you can.
I'm good. I'm just gonna ask, sir, what's the guard situation like inside the building?
Within the building, I can see Hork-Bajir. I can see a few Taxon and humans on the ship.
Then I've got two suggestions. I can either try to take out the dude with the gun, or I could go in the building and go Hork-Bajir and just try to blend in.
Well, I don't know that we want to start the fight right now before we have the blueprints, but getting into the building is a lot harder, correct? They have the GLEET biofilter, the motion sensors, the light and dark detectors, the pressure plates, the lasers that are trained on things. I'm not sure that a Hork-Bajir would get, I mean, it certainly wouldn't get in undetected, but I don't believe it would get in without getting seriously hurt, unauthorized.
If I could find a good entrance, I could go in as a Yerk and then morph inside. Right? It won't detect me as a Yerk, right?
Well, the GLEET biofilters won't, but I believe there's still many other security measures internally that we were told about that would absolutely detect you, especially morphing and changing shape.
Okay.
We do need to find a way in there, especially if the generators are in there, because that's how we can shut this all down. But I don't know that we can just waltz in there.
Well, these dudes got on the roof somehow. Is there like an obvious trapdoor or anything? Awesome.
No, not one that's obvious.
Okay. So I'm just going to keep my eye on them and see if I can spot one of them going in and out or something.
Yeah, you're kind of circling from a distance.
Yeah. As far away as I can, honestly.
Dylan, anything you want to do?
I think that Dylan is keeping an ear out and just waiting for the go ahead from Savannah to start doing sweeps. So I'm gonna find some place to perch so that I'm not just wearing out my wings.
All right. So outside of the base, there are buildings. There's, street lights, just things that you would see in a city. You can kind of perch on anyone there.
Is there anything that's like just inside the base, like a tree or the side of a building where people aren't exactly paying attention to?
Let's go ahead and show you guys a map.
All right.
All right. Do you all just see all black screen right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. There we go. So just inside the walls, Dylan, you do see that there are these towers that kind of sit to the southeast and northwest of the building that your friends are talking about. You can't see through this building. It just looks like a regular warehouse to you, but they are letting you know that it's this building, and you see that there are two towers that are pretty close to it. The light is on one of the towers. I'll say that there are some trees that are kind of along the wall that you're near that you could kind of flutter down into.
Yeah, I'm gonna swoop down into those trees.
Make me a stealth check.
All right.
I got a 2. I rolled it with advantage, and 2 d20s make it a 14. I know that's what y'all are seeing, but yeah, I got a 2. So, yeah, no, you don't think anybody sees you. You get into this tree.
Sweet. It's a little clumsy though.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just hear ouch, ouch, ow. I'm okay.
Yeah, anything else from anybody else?
Eventually, when Savannah has exited the area, she'll thought speak back to Zach and say, "Does the guy still see me?"
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on these guys on the roof. So, what are they doing?
So when you're exiting that area, Savannah, how far do you go?
She's going to err on the side of caution and loop out relatively far, exiting the base for sure, and then taking a wide loop back around to the south.
Give me a a stealth check. Like, I know you're not like hiding, but this is like just to see if you get far enough away.
Okay. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why you do this to me.
Can you all see that my individual D20s?
Yeah, 17 and a 5.
Yeah. So he keeps his gun trained on you until you get outside of the base a little ways. And then Zach, you see him kind of like look away and just be looking different, kind of looking different places within the base, just keeping an eye out now. But he doesn't seem to be watching Savannah anymore.
As soon as he turns away from Savannah, I'm going to just tell her direct thought speak. Private thought speak, I mean. You're clear. He's lost interest. He's looking at someone else. Or he's looking around for someone else. And I'm looking where he's looking to see if anybody on our team is in the way. The smallest thing here is a hummingbird, right? So I should be able to see any of that.
Yeah, you, and because of like thought speak communication, you guys kind of know where each other are at. Like you're keeping tabs on each other. He doesn't seem to be looking in anybody's immediate direction. He's just looking out.
If it gets like, I assume he's kind of like scanning. So if he's like going to be looking towards where Axe is soon, I'm going to be like, Axe, make yourself scarce. You know,
as you watch
your way, that stuff like that. Go ahead.
As you watch him and like kind of go to warn him, like when he's going to be facing that way, he does like turn away and then like look another way, but he seems to be focusing on a quadrant because you see 3 other people on the roof as well. All of them kind of surveying different areas.
Do they also have guns?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that. Okay, then. I'm just trying to keep general tabs then. It's going to be a lot less specific. So I'm trying to keep a basic eye on a generally good idea of where these 4 different dudes are looking.
Yeah. So this is the warehouse. It looks like 4 buildings. It's one big building. And you can see that there are 4 guards kind of on each one.
Okay. There's 4 guards on each corner.
The roof. There's 1 guard on each corner, essentially.
I got you. Okay.
4 altogether.
And are those lights pretty accurate to like where it would be lit up, like along the top side of the buildings or top side of the warehouse, rather?
Yes, with the exception of there's 2 spotlights, one that Dylan saw in this bottom right corner here, and another in this top left corner here. These are movable spotlights.
Okay.
And we don't see, there's no door in the middle of that roof.
No, you don't see a door on the roof.
Okay.
It looks just
like blank. Do these guys ever look back towards the center of the roof, or are they steady scanning the outside?
For the most part, they scan the outside. Every now and then they'll kind of like look over to each other and clear. They just say clear.
Okay.
So like they do look over their shoulders every now and then.
All right.
Once Savannah gets back to the sort of south side and can kind of get back, like basically loop around, she's going to get a little bit higher up and try to keep an eye on these guards. Is that possible to kind of like, or even like land somewhere, but like keep hearing and kind of be able to see them? Is there anything close enough to do that?
So within the base, there are like the buildings you kind of see around, like that's in the immediate area.
Yep.
There's a dog barking like somewhere off in the background. But outside the base, there are like taller buildings than the walls, but they sit a ways away from the wall. So you could get on one of those buildings and kind of try to look in, but it would be outside the base.
That's okay. I think Savannah's going to float up higher then and try to get over top of this warehouse building, but stay high up. And then she's going to thought speak to Dylan and say, Like she'll broadcast it to the group, but it's directed at Dylan of like, Dylan, what I would like to do is to see if we can maybe direct you around, use that echolocation to see some things, but stay out of line of sight. And I think maybe I can help you with that from up here.
You got it, boss. And she's gonna get out of the tree.
Was that to the group, the thought speak?
Yeah, it was, everyone could hear it. She was asking Dylan to do it to use that echolocation, but everyone can hear it. So if she's saying she's keeping an eye out, but I'm not opposed to multiple people keeping eyes out.
Was Dylan's response to the group?
Yeah.
Okay. I just, whenever you say, you got it, boss, I say, that's Prince, boss. And then that's it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yes, Prince Boss.
And then I do start keeping an eye out.
So, Zach, have you flown? Like you can see these guards pretty good from like right outside the base, like where you're flying.
Mhm.
But if you want to get in to kind of see behind these walls, like down within everything, kind of keep a lookout, you have to get a little bit closer.
So, because of the way flight and angles work, I'm basically trying to make like a really big loop, right? That kind of goes in around the outside of the base and then like maybe down around the other corner and then back. So it's like a really long loop, but I am staying pretty well clear of everything.
Okay.
If that is still, there is still blind spots for me, I might start risking like going up over the edge on my, whenever I'm turning, you know what I mean? Like kind of make more like a figure eight, but it's still like kind of around both edges. So like around the corner.
Okay. And I'll say Cameron is not like right by you. He's flying like opposite way of you, like circling as well. But also Aximili and Matea are kind of fluttering around as well. So we're gonna make some rolls.
I like rolls. Kind of rolls.
I could leave them.
Are you being
Ryan's
you can roll some
buttered yeast rolls?
Texas Roadhouse.
Zach, you can make me perception check and performance, like because you're acting like an owl.
That sounded so much like you were about to tell Nate that he was acting like an asshole and then at the last minute corrected.
Also true. I get to use Zach's performance abilities, right?
Right.
Okay. Then that has advantage. So it's 20. 21 on perception, 20 on performance.
Okay.
I'm just an owl doing owl shit.
Good Lord.
Who rolled it? Oh, it's 2d20. I was like, who rolled a 32?
It's not possible.
I'll say I don't know,
tap dancing.
Yeah, there's people running around and tap dancing in the army base.
On the army base, yeah. They're marching double time.
Performance for the troops.
Yeah,
Right.
while everybody's distracted by all these people marching, Jenna swoops out and becomes not Dylan and is gonna go grab her Starbucks order. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
For the transformation.
Not sponsored, but open to it. Starbucks.
Yeah. Give me some.
You're watching.
That good energy.
I need that caffeine, bro.
Yeah. Please give me another shot of espresso. You can name the Doc Ock after our show.
I think the Doc Ock is exclusively from our show, honestly. I don't think there's like, I don't think we're like stepping on any, well, I guess Marvel could sue us.
I was going to say, there's no other IP that uses Doc Ock in anything.
Shit.
There's no. There's no other franchise. Anyway, sorry. We're just vamping, right? Until Jenna gets back, or are we actually still playing? My bad.
Yeah, that's why I started out with the Transylvanian accent.
I thought it was a bat reference. She's a bat.
This is a bat. This is also a bat reference. This is
This
just
is a bat
Creeps'
one.
voice. This is only Creeps' voice. This has nothing to do with the
I
show.
forgot about Creeps. Oh, good old Creeps.
I love creeps.
Fucking weirdo.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Dylan, if you want to, Dylan, if you want to roll me another stealth check.
Oh, why though?
I'm already so stealthy.
You
Here's
had
what-
to move.
Okay, listen. I don't understand why bats are so bad at dex. I just want to put that out there because they need
Great
to be more
question.
stealthy because they're bats.
What's their dex?
Bad.
+2.
That's pretty good.
It's freaking bad.
It's not. It's freaking bats. It should be.
Do they
It should
have
be different.
advantage on stealth?
No, and they should.
Well, we can look into it, but
They
dex
should
is-
if it's like not daytime.
I'll give you
They're
advantage.
built to
on-
hide from bugs. How much worse are people at things than bugs are at things?
What?
Yeah, that was hard.
I
Yeah,
thought I was gonna like
exactly.
navigate it how Austin would navigate a sentence,
How
but
hard-
apparently it doesn't
How
work
hard
both
bugs
ways.
people?
Listen, if people are bad at seeing things in the dark, bugs are pretty good at seeing things in the dark, and bats were made to hide from bugs. So by the transitive properties,
Yeah, Austin. How much bad bugs are people?
Bad of
Are
6.
bad of 6. Well, that's pretty bad.
Y'all hear stuff?
I mean, all the time.
Yeah, we'd be hearing shit.
I will-
It's a real professional stream today. We're just top notch, y'all.
So Zach, you see the guy to this guy right here, the top left of the building, train his rifle towards Aximili.
Max, Northwest gunman is trained on you. Evasive maneuvers, but fly casual.
And then you also see the same guy that was looking Savannah's way start training on Dylan as she's like fluttering through the air.
Dylan, which one was Savannah's?
This guy. Oh no, this guy to
Dylan.
the south.
Which one? Okay, southeast. Dylan southeast is looking at you. Van, I think we are running out of time. They're going to catch on soon.
Yep, I agree. This should be our last sweep before we get out of here.
Or go in.
Dylan's gonna look for a bug.
Yeah. Want to roll perception? Is that
Mhm.
in your location? Does that just allow you to do echolocation?
Yeah.
Bats have an ability called summon bug.
I don't have advantage. Oh.
It doesn't matter.
That's not hard. You can find a bug.
Okay. I'm gonna swoop and grab it. And I'm
roll
gonna
me
try and make sure this guy sees me swoop to a bug.
roll performance
I ain't performing. I'm trying to eat a bug.
or deception. Either one.
I don't like either of those things, man. They're both
gonna argue.
charisma. Come on. I don't have any
I don't wanna argue.
charisma.
I think that dude should roll insight.
Yeah, he's going to.
Oh,
I
okay.
just got to check it.
Can I use Dylan's?
For charisma, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He'll go on his
Fuck it.
walkie-talkie and say, I have a bat down here, but it looks it looks to be normal. It's just eating insects. And I have another owl over here. And we'll have Max roll deception. Let's see what his charisma is. Oh, not good. Not great.
Really, the Andalite's charisma is low? People don't like them? Ooh.
I have let the owl take over. And you see him just dive down and pick up a what goes at night?
A scorpion?
Mice, voles, moles.
There's a mouse, and he says he just picked up a mouse, so he's probably good. I'll keep an eye on him. So they do still watch you both, like Max and Dylan, but they don't seem to be doing anything else but watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep swooping, and as I'm swooping, I'm trying to find bugs and eat them. And as I eat them, like as I crunch into each little moth, I'm like, "Fuck, this is so gross! Oh God, no!"
Dude, are you eating bugs?
Yeah, I'm eating bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read
You
an
gotta do
article
what you
once.
gotta do.
I read an article once that said that insects were the protein of the future.
Yeah, in an
It's a good
apocalypse.
thing I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. What's worse is that it kind of tastes good right now.
Those are inside thoughts. You can just keep those to yourself.
Well,
We don't need that.
I did think them inside.
No, you thought them outside.
All thoughts
We could all hear them.
are inside thoughts. Just because you can hear them doesn't mean they're not inside thoughts.
I feel like this is a philosophical quandary that we don't have time to explore right now, but I disagree.
She chomps really loud to make sure that he can hear it.
I do hear it. That's the worst part. It's like, you know when someone's eating cereal in the same room as you? It's just all crunches and slurps. It's the same.
Mouth
It's the
sounds.
same
She's
thing.
doing mouth sounds right now.
Disgust. Take contempt. That's gross.
Yeah, that's a contempt for sure. Contempt.
Yeah, so right now they just seem to be watching. They don't seem to be taking any actions. So what do you guys want to do?
Dylan, do you want to do a pass of the building, see if your echolocation can pick up anything, and then we'll get out of here and reconvene a little ways off?
Yep.
Okay. You can roll another perception check, Dylan, and if anybody else is looking, they can look as well.
And I have
Savannah's
advantage.
Savannah's keeping an eye out for Dylan. Like, she's above this, kind of watching down, trying to help her out. So, do I get to roll it too? Can I roll perception too?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Yeah.
Let's give Cam a roll. I'm gonna say Max is preoccupied. Cam's watching Max. Dude, he's going to town on that mouse. Snap out of it, man. Snap out of it.
Maximilian, once you finish that mouse, please leave the area.
Whatever you're done with that mouse.
I mean, don't drop it halfway through. That's
That's
gonna
just
be
wasteful.
obvious. It's just wasting a mouse you already had to kill.
You know, that boy loves taste. You know he's having a good time.
He's having a time.
He's having a time. That's definitely true.
Zach, you're pretty much keeping an eye on the people up top and watching them, but you do see like the gathering of people that were kind of waiting around for the officer to come to give them a mission briefing. They start to get in formation in front of a stage. I'm gonna go
inside or outside.
Nope, outside.
Okay,
that is right here.
Hold on, I gotta zoom out. Can you do it again? Okay, I see.
Yeah, they're just gathering up there, waiting. Savannah, you're kind of watching out for Dylan, so I'll say any stealth checks she makes now are going to have advantage. And you notice this one lone guy kind of walking around the east side of the building, and he's just kind of like scanning back and forth as he's walking. And then as you like look around to clear her way as well, you see two other guys come around the corner from the southwest, and they just turn to, they look like they're just walking a perimeter. Dylan, with your echolocation, you kind of hit the hologram, and it does like a weird sound back to you, not something like a normal solid surface would be. It you can tell that there's something there, and if you ran into it, it would stop you, but it just sounds different, I guess. You also pick up two other figures walking along this road to the north, and then three figures standing just stationed outside of a door on the north side. And that seems to be the only entrance that any of you all have noticed.
I relay all of that back to the group. And then I thought speak. Hey, I'm getting kind of full here. I don't know how much more room I have for bugs.
What more bugs I can eat? Zach is gonna private thought speak to Savannah and just be like, man, there are so many people here. There's like, I don't know how we're gonna get in this place unless we just bum rush it, and that's not gonna be good. Unless we can record some of these dudes. Like, I don't want to do that. They've got to sleep sometime. Like, maybe we can get one of them at home or something. I mean, I'm reaching here, but I don't know how we're going to do this.
Well, I think most of them will probably reside on this base, correct?
Right, but their barracks probably aren't going to be as highly guarded as this warehouse.
No, but even if we can get in, there's so many defense mechanisms in there. I think we're going to have to find a way to disarm some things and sneak in.
No, Van, I'm talking about doing the full year morph. Make a controller out of another one of us temporarily. I think we're going to have to go whole hog on it. I just don't know how else we're going to get in.
Yeah, potentially.
I don't want to sound defeatist, but like, I'm watching these dudes. They're on point. They've clocked like 3 or 4 of us already. And somehow they haven't shot. I don't even know how that's possible. You would think Eric's would have just shot anything, but like, I don't know. And they've got some kind of an event coming up. So they should all be pretty well distracted right now. I can only imagine how bad this would be if there wasn't one of these, I don't know, some kind of officer doing a briefing or whatever. It's only going to get worse. And Zach's keeping all this private because he doesn't want to like distress everyone else. But
we still haven't even seen any of the guards actually enter this building. We have no idea if any of these well-armed human, possibly controllers, are even able to access this building.
Yeah. Or how to even, I mean, you might get in through a tunnel underground. I don't know.
Maybe, but we can assume all of these people are controllers.
I would. At least the guards.
I believe everyone at this warehouse is, according to the information we have.
Yeah.
We'll need to find an even stealthier way in. Let's see what the blueprints give us. Maybe we know that there's some sort of intake valves. Maybe there's some of those that we can take in, or find a way to shut down different parts of the systems and sneak in. But I don't think we're going to be able to do it like this.
Yeah. Maybe bugs, bacteria. I don't know.
I think definitely bugs.
Do you say the bacteria thing out loud, like to everybody?
Nope. It's all private. This is, I'm trying to, like I said, I don't want to like bring morale down. So I'm keeping it just between me and Van, because I know that Van's not going to react emotionally to any of this.
Dylan, I will say, as like you do your swoop and do the echolocation, as it takes you getting a little bit closer to the building, and this guy like kind of like chambers around into his gun and is like pointing it at you as you get a little bit closer. What do you do?
Do I see him do that?
Zach definitely does, and I'll say, yeah, you notice that with your echolocation.
If Zach
Okay.
sees it, he breaks off conversation to announce it. Just putting that out there.
Is there a bug nearby?
There is.
I swoop and grab it, and then I swoop away.
Roll me one more perception check.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. This is more for the echolocation, but you can kind of get a lay of the land as Dylan. So this last burst of echolocation, you do get on like the south side of the building.
Mhm.
There is a pipe that comes out of the building to the wall of like that surrounds the building, and then like right on the other side of the wall, it goes down into the ground.
Okay. As she swoops away, Dylan's going to be like, "Hey guys, we got a pipe. We got a pipe on the south. It's not. It goes right into the building, but then it goes underground."
All right, let's get out of here.
Zach, I will say you hear this speech start from like this officer that is now on stage.
Mm-hmm.
It starts, but if you guys are flying off, just let me know like when you get far enough away that you can't hear.
So I'm listening, but I also want to look. And two things. Could I in any way analyze this speech, like his speech patterns, to see if it matches the speech patterns of any particular Andalites that we know? Or, you know what I mean? Anything like that.
So Mateo or Max
I don't know. Like if he's trying to
or
mimic
Fangor?
this or three, or if it's like, you know what I mean? Like if he's trying to pretend to be somebody.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Or like, you know, if he sounds like a yerk, kind of, I guess what I'm going for. But
So you
Not with
have
seven.
advantage on that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
He could be an Andalite.
Sure. Why not? It's more like, it's not like I think he's an Andalite, but like wondering if he is trying to sound like one. if that makes sense. Like he's trying to position himself as one.
Could be.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, well, I'm also watching like the speech and like reactions from people.
Yeah. So, like the way he's carrying himself, he seems like what you would think an army officer would be. But that's pretty similar to Mandalay.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So I don't get anything off this.
He says, I've gathered you all here today to tell you about your next deployment. You'll all be shipping out next month to train some soldiers in Australia as part of our country's duty to the UN. You will all be trained on how to do that up until that time, to be our ambassadors. These 2 soldiers standing on each side of me will do the training. It is an honor and a privilege to have Fort Perrin to be chosen for this mission, and I expect you all to remember that. You'll all start today with PT led by Commander Vernon, and after that, you'll attend a diplomatic relations class with Corporal Sonata. Make us proud, soldiers. And the officer turns to one of the women at his side, and he says, "They're all yours, Commander Vernon." And Commander Vernon doesn't waste any time. "Fall in line, stay on my count," she says. She then takes them on a run through the military base.
So I imagine I'm overhearing a lot of the soldiers talking amongst themselves, saying things like, "They picked a bunch of soldiers to be diplomats to Australia, and we're going to train their army?"
You don't hear that because they fall in line and are quiet and pick up her count.
Got it.
Can I ask for one more thing as we're headed out?
Yeah.
When Dylan mentioned that pipe that's coming out of the building, Savannah, I would like her to try and focus on it to see if she can hear the rush of water through it, the hum of electricity through it, what is in there.
Okay, so for this, I'm going to give you disadvantage because you're like listening through a pipe and focusing on it. So like, just to make it a little harder, but you have advantage, so it evens out to a roll.
Flat roll. Okay.
I'll say, yeah, you hear running liquid moving through this pipe.
That's what I thought.
It's poop, isn't it? You're gonna make us go through poop.
I'm not going to not make you go through poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shawshank.
Okay.
Where you guys headed?
I'm following.
East.
I don't know where we're going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys all make it out.
Woohoo.
Zach, I will say you noticed looking in at the building, you could see through like the hologram and see that it was a hologram, but it was hard to make out things in there. And you realized that your duck vision was a little better seeing through it than your owls.
My duck vision was better at seeing through it than the owls.
Yes.
Okay. Got you. Okay, so on the flight back, I'll just relay that to the team. Like, I saw this the other day when I was morphed as a duck, and it seemed like it was easier to tell what was inside the building. I thought owls saw better than ducks, but like, I guess I was wrong. Maybe ducks have supervision, right? Fan, is that how that works? Like ducks can just see extremely good? I didn't know that.
Through the surface of water, they can.
Yeah, it's like polarized.
I didn't even think they were. I thought ducks lived in like normal areas. They live in the Arctic, like at the poles, or Antarctic, like penguins.
Like
I will not
sunglasses.
dignify that.
Oh, got you. Okay, the Ray-Bans, got it.
So, how was that mouse, Max? It was. I had not tasted in anything but a human form before, and it was extreme. It was warm, and it satisfied me. That's gross, dude. No, it is food, dude.
So we found a food that Cameron doesn't want to eat. Got it.
Cameron, you should try moths on your next sandwich.
I try to draw the line at bugs, but if you're recommending
Try?
it,
I
I try to. Sometimes
Not always
bugs get in
successful.
things. You can't stop every bug.
It's a motto. Like that's a good motto. You can't stop every bug.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
So is there like a bird that's got duck vision but like even better than ducks? Like a goose?
Like an eagle. Or an
Well, we just did
osprey.
it. Oh, okay. Because they're like ducks.
They're like ducks in the fact that where they feed is in water.
Okay. So we just need to get those then? Is that something we can do?
I have one of those. I do too.
All
The
right.
issue is going there during the day.
We could do a distraction. Or we could all be ducks. We could just fly in formation overhead.
I don't know that would stop them from shooting us out of the sky.
Okay.
They could see us as owls at night and a bat and thought about shooting us. I'm not sure that we should pass over during the day when they have the advantage.
Hey, what about an octopus?
They can't fly, dude.
No, but they have camouflage. So like maybe I could get in there and like hide real good. Because octopuses can they can live outside of water, right?
For a time.
Okay, how long?
How would you get in there, Zach?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Just ideas.
Maybe.
Okay. Bad idea, I guess.
Well, with what we know now. But perhaps something like a spider, something smaller.
Mhm. Spider, flies, fleas, mosquitoes, gnats, like fruit flies. Trying to think of other stuff that can fly.
Perhaps we could get in closer if we use that hummingbird morph, because those are probably not going to get shot, I would imagine. I can't imagine it would be any easier than shooting a snipe, which is where sniper comes from. That doesn't matter. If we took a hummingbird, perhaps we could do something with insects, like we could do the spiders or something like that, but they could get us in closer and we could get a closer look.
We all hop aboard the Matea Express.
If Maitea is willing.
Yes, I will help.
I still don't know that we will be able to get into the building, though.
Yeah, didn't Craig say that he doesn't know if the bugs can get through the GLEET biofilter things?
Correct. All we know currently is that a controller with a Yerk can get through the GLEET biofilter.
And
What
I
about
didn't
that
see any
pipe?
windows.
Didn't you say there was a pipe?
There is a pipe that seems to have liquid in it. Unfortunately, since so many liquids can be caustic, I'm not sure that that's going to be our best solution. Although potentially.
Maybe we get blueprints or something and figure out where the pipe goes. That seems tough.
I think the blueprints will be our next best guess.
If we could damage the pipe, they would send somebody to fix it, and then we would just have to follow whoever has to go fix the, like, if you bust a hole in the pipe, they got to go shut it off somewhere, right? So then we just follow the dude to wherever they shut the pipe off, and then maybe that's where we can get entrance to the pipe. Like if it's a filtration station or something, if it's water, you know what I mean, or if it's some other chemical, I don't know. But we might be able to go in as fish, is what I'm trying to say.
What if it's not water in the pipe? What if it's gasoline or
poop?
Or poop? Or some horrific caustic fuel used only in specialized bug fighters from outer space?
If it's jet fuel or whatever, then obviously we just can't use that. If it's poop, then go in as a cockroach or something. I don't know. Look, I know.
How cool would
it's
it be
gross.
if we could be tardigrades?
Are those animals?
Kinda.
We could then maybe be tardigrades.
No.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know, but I wouldn't think, right?
Is this a form of bacteria?
No.
No.
What is it?
No, they're bigger
What
than
is
that.
a tardigrade?
It's a microscopic thing.
There may be an issue with that. Could you morph those? Most likely. But their brain functions would be so limited that you may lose yourself. I would not recommend it. To the tardigrade.
The moment you own it, that's spaghetti.
I would try some spaghetti, yes.
I'm so full.
I'm just
right
trying to
now,
get
you
Cameron
guys.
to laugh.
Please no.
Oh, gross.
Hey, Dylan, how many bugs did you eat?
Oh man, it was like 20. Probably wasn't 20. It was probably like 7, but still, it was so many.
That's
I
still
read that like bats eat like 10 times their body weight in bugs a night or something.
Not
That's a
this
lot of
bat.
bugs.
It's not this bat.
Well, not with that attitude.
No, you're right. I don't eat meat, man.
Well, your bat does.
Well, I heard we eat like 7 spiders a year or something just in our sleep.
Yeah, that's true. I try to eat more.
Why would you say that?
Thought we were giving facts.
Just facts.
I gotta give Pip extra flies when I get home now.
Who's Pit?
My spider.
Oh,
You have a spider?
you got a spider? That's cool as hell.
That's great. You can morph Pip.
Yeah, I can. Like I have it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So how are we going to get in this building? Or we want to do a spider thing? Because like that might work. There's probably cracks somewhere. We might have to do like where there's one person with the really good duck vision that can see through the building, and then like guiding some other people who are like bugs, and they get dropped off by like the hummingbird. So like it's gonna be like a 3-pronged attack, like a fork, like a pitchfork, maybe a fish, just for good measure, just in case we get a fish. You know what I mean?
So a fork attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a 4-person attack. That's like an actual fork, not like a pitchfork.
We'll be getting blueprints tonight from Craig and some other things. Sorry, Zach, I didn't tell you that earlier. We're meeting him after school today, so we can probably figure it out then.
Okay. I was gonna hang out with Peter, but that's cool. That's cool.
Well, what are we gonna do for the 2 hours, 3 hours before school starts?
We could try to go home, go back to sleep for a bit. I apologize. I feel like I asked that wrong. What would you like to do?
Whatever. Whatever's cool with me. I don't think I'll be sleeping. Oh, I am in for that idea.
Oh, my Taya. Have you ever had breakfast?
The grass on the Andalite homeworld that we eat in the morning.
But with a human mouth.
I have not.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to go to this. I was going to go home and sleep, but nah.
So breakfast?
Savannah, your place or mine?
Whichever you would prefer.
Well, I know what
with
ingredients I
perhaps
have.
we should go back to mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because my Taya can only be me. That might freak my dad out.
To everyone on the team except my Taya, I'm going to say, could we maybe do something about that? Like, shouldn't she have a different option? She could do that thing like Max did and mix us all up.
We should. Wait, what? That's how he got his human morph?
Yeah, right?
It's like all of you?
Recorded all of us.
Yes.
Well, and some other people.
That's pretty cool.
You won't tell us how to do it, though. It is not as simple as telling you how to do it, Cameron.
So mad. He's sassy.
Savannah, do we need to go get groceries or anything? Or do you have like eggs, flour, bacon? I don't know. Obviously not bacon, but like...
Oh, there's bacon.
Okay, Cameron got that covered.
I have eggs.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Do you have vegetables? You have vegetables. Of course you have vegetables.
I do have vegetables.
It's what we eat, so.
We're going to need chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, pecans,
Potato
I
chips.
do not have any of that. I don't have
What are there?
chocolate
Bananas,
butterscotch or
maybe.
pecans.
Okay, we got to go to the grocery store.
Okay,
Shopping trip.
get to Savannah's. You guys run out and grab chocolate chips and stuff. I'll start making all the other stuff.
Well, don't start making the eggs till we're back. You don't want them to be cold.
No, of course, duh, yeah. Think I've never
Okay.
cooked eggs before?
I don't know.
What if they're deviled eggs? Then you kind of want them cold.
Kind of, but have you ever had a warm deviled egg?
I haven't.
It's pretty
That's
good.
surprising.
Into it.
It's pretty good.
Just
Well, I've
put
had
mustard
like
in your
a warm
scrambled
one
eggs.
when they like sit out, like at like
No,
a
no,
party.
no,
and
no,
they,
no, like fresh made.
Been on a windowsill for several hours.
You probably shouldn't eat those, by the way. That's probably you're probably gonna get sick. Did you get sick?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't get sick. So other people did.
Oh, but you have such a very vibrant and just differentiated gut biome that nothing could probably hurt you.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, I hope not. I hope.
Yeah, hold on to that.
All right, you guys get back to Pacific Towers.
Zach has to go home first to change and get his school stuff and get some money. His skateboard. So he peels off at his house and does all that and then leaves.
Do you want to say that we'll have agreed to meet up at a grocery store between our two mutual homes on the way back?
Cameron will actually say, Zach, why don't you grab all that stuff that we don't have at Savannah's at your house and bring it over?
Okay.
Rob
really good
Zach's
idea.
parents.
Zach will 100% do that. He does not care. He gets honestly so much stuff. There's cereal. He gets all kinds of anything that is good in a pancake that he can think of, and probably some stuff that's not good in a pancake that he can think of.
Please name
And-
every item you grab for me.
All right. So there's frosted shredded wheats. There's Honey Nut Cheerios. There's Lucky Charms. There is Honey Chex, the Honey Nut Chex. Those shits are good. He gets a gallon. It's most of a gallon of 2% milk. Jenna is chanting something, and I want to
Fruity
know what it
Pebbles.
is.
Please bring Fruity Pebbles.
Okay, he's got Fruity Pebbles. And some Takis and Flamin' Hot Funyuns. Monster energy drinks. And he also gets like 3 different kinds of hot sauce. Steve has, hot sauces with names like Ass Scorcher and Hell Beast. You know what I mean? Like, so he gets some of those. And then like a bottle of Cholula, because let's be honest, you got to have the good shit. He does not get a bottle of Frank's because no one should have that in their home. What else?
Chocolate
Orange
chips.
juice. Oh yeah, chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, caramel chips. He just goes ahead and like gets some Skittles. Also, maybe those will be good in a pancake. He doesn't know. And at this point, he's got like a duffel bag. By the way, that's just full of groceries. Cheese. He gets 3 or 4 different kinds of cheese. Shredded cheese. There's the Mexican blend. You got to have that. There's the Italian blend. You got to have that. There's pepper jack. It's just slices, but he's like, that'll probably work. There's some breads. He gets some hamburger buns, and then just like half a loaf of like, honey wheat. Some bagels. They're everything bagels. How long do you guys want me to go? Some Pop-Tarts?
Keep going.
He's got some Pop-Tarts. Their pantry is looking pretty empty. He grabs some spaghetti noodles and some lasagna noodles. Just a box of each. No fruits or vegetables. There's nothing that even resembles anything healthy, except the orange juice. And that is Minute Maid. Like, it's not good. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. That's all he can get in his bag. Like, at that point, the bag is full. And then he shoves one granola bar in there. Like, he's got to kind of poke it in.
As you skate off from your house, you hear, "God damn it, where's all my cheese?"
Poor Steve trying to make himself a fucking fried egg sandwich in the morning. No bread, no cheese, no hot sauce, dog. My bad. There's still eggs there because Savannah said she had eggs, so he's not going to take the eggs. Steve has to just have plain scrambled eggs this morning.
Aw, poor Steve.
Yep.
What are you guys doing before you hear the bing?
Can I add one more thing? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I think before when they get back to Pacific Towers, before they demorph, Savannah will really quickly would just want to send Aximili a thought speak of, do you think it's a good idea to have Maitea do the Flawless maneuver?
She can try it. It's not the simplest move to do. I did do it on the first try, though. So,
Amendment, if she is capable.
Yes. Well, I think it is a better option if she's going to be with us for her to have a morph that is not just a copy of one of our team.
Okay. And then she'll just land in demorph.
You see crows. Go ahead.
No, go.
As you all land, you see the crows just. One stays around just a little bit longer, but then.
What's that one's name?
In the earth.
Okay. Zach also got maple syrup and chocolate syrup. I forgot to say.
Nice. Dylan has made a giant, she demorphs and instantly goes into the kitchen and just starts taking things out of cabinets. And then as she's taking a bunch of stuff out, she looks at Savannah and she's like, "This okay?"
Please go ahead.
Sweet. And then she takes a bunch of stuff down and just instantly starts making the most giant bowl of pancake batter.
As you do that, Cameron kind of joins you and reaches in the fridge, and then in front of the pancake batter, he puts down this big jar of pickle juice. Dude, try to put some of this in there.
No.
Come on.
No.
Can I have it on mine?
Stop. Yes. Okay. Here's the thing. Big bowl for everyone. Get small bowl. Put whatever you want in it.
Whatever I want.
I don't care. Yeah. That's for you.
He looks at Savannah. Whatever I want.
If Dylan says the small bowl is for whatever you want, then the small bowl is for whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. He goes back into the fridge.
Savannah's going to start making coffee while this is all going down.
Dylan looks over at you. "Oh, you're perfect." "Yes."
No problem. What can I do to help after this?
You can, no, we've seen how you chop vegetables. Let's see.
I've watched a YouTube video since then.
They're
Oh,
rustic.
okay. Do you want to chop some vegetables?
If it would help, sure.
Yeah.
You all
So when
hear.
Savannah's...
Go ahead.
Oh, go. You.
I was just going to say, you hear bones cracking and organs slushing and gross sounds. And then you hear a voice say, "What can we do to help?" as there's 2 humans standing behind you now.
What
Max
is-
and Dylan.
Weird. This is weird. Wait. Hold on. My Taya.
Yeah.
Do you just like know how to do things that I know how to do?
Like what?
Like cooking. Like are you good at cooking? We need to find this out. This is something that we have to. It's science. You guys, it's science. And she's like, come here.
Okay. She comes around.
And Dylan's going
Around
to
the-
grab an egg out of the carton and take down another big bowl. And she's going to be like, crack this egg with one hand and don't get any shell into the bowl.
She takes the egg and looks at it, looks at the bowl, and then just smashes it on the counter.
Okay, see, that's not okay. Nope. You can go sit out there and watch.
Oh, okay.
But that was
As
a
she, like,
valiant effort.
I will do better next time.
Sweet.
As she like walks out, Aximili will say, "Are you going to eat that?" And she like looks at her hand.
How close is Savannah to them right now?
I'll say like they walked around the corner that you're like the side of the counter that you're at making the coffee.
So she can hear them, but is not right there.
No, you can. You're right there.
Okay. She's going to immediately like back up from the coffee maker, go over, go, nope, no, don't eat raw egg. Let's go rinse that off your hand, please.
Yes. She'll wash her hand. And then Cameron will say, "Max, come hang out with me. We can do some eating." We call this pre-eat.
Dylan's going to turn to them both and be like, do not ruin your breakfast.
Oh, don't worry, as he pulls out some mustard.
And
then bing.
Yeah, Zach walks in. He's lugging a giant duffel bag. And he's got the duffel bag over his shoulder, his backpack on his back, and the duffel bag over his shoulder. And he's riding the skateboard, and he's holding, like, you know how you got like on your finger, he's like looped chocolate syrup and maple syrup. He's just holding them. And he's like, "Hey, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, I brought some stuff."
Dylan's like rubbing your hands together. She's like, you're right on time. Come on.
All right. Hell yeah. And then he just puts the duffel bag on the dining room table. I imagine there's like a nice dining room setup, and unzips it. And there's just all that stuff I said. And one granola bar on top.
All the Humanimals are like over the bag, and a light just glows up out of it.
Yeah, it's the scene from Pulp Fiction when John Travolta opens the briefcase.
Dylan has her hand over her face, and she's just like, and reaches in and is like, you guys are in for a treat, and pulls out the Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. Pancakes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Pancakes. Breakfast sandwich. He points at the Pop-Tarts. You make a sandwich out of those with butter. It's insane. Do we have butter? I didn't get butter.
I believe we
butter?
have butter.
Okay, good.
Looking at
Omelets.
Cameron side-eyed, I believe we have butter.
Cameron just with a mouthful of butter, like,
Yeah, he like peeks into the fridge
with mustard on it. It's butter with mustard on top. Yeah, that classic treat.
But
But anyway, we make hella breakfast. If Dylan didn't already intend this, I think Zach is gonna get a bowl for everybody and put pancake batter in it, and be like, mix stuff in, and then here's how you use a griddle, and like he's gonna help.
No.
Like,
I'll just cook it all. We're gonna cook Cameron's last though.
That's a solid idea.
Yeah.
Save the best for last.
Yep. That's right, buddy.
You say so.
What's your syrup gonna be? No, what? Yeah, I don't want to know.
It's
Zach
going to
makes,
be the Frank's hot sauce that Zach brought, right?
we don't have any of that because it's nasty.
You
Zach
bastard.
makes a butterscotch pancake and then a caramel pancake and then a chocolate chip pancake and then puts chocolate syrup and maple syrup on it. And that's what he starts with.
Dylan's pancakes are only Fruity Pebbles pancakes because she loves them. But she's going to make hers second to last.
That's fair. The whole time this is going on, I think Savannah's just looking between Dylan and Maitea. And then at some point, if she can kind of like, during all the chaos, just go to Maitea and say, do you think you could make a morph of all of our DNA?
I was actually thinking about asking that. Because I do love my Dylan morph, and she like gestures to herself, but I feel like I would be less noticeable with the group if we did not look exactly alike. If Aximili will show me, and with permission, and she'll say, I don't think Cameron will give me his, and after me denying Zach, I don't feel comfortable asking him.
Zach,
maybe
with his mouth full, just puts his thumb up.
Well, this is just a.
Oh, they're private. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he'll say, or she'll say, but if you and Dylan agree, I would use yours.
I will agree, but I can also ask to see if Zach and Cameron are willing as well.
I think 2 would be enough, from what I understand. But I will defer to your judgment.
I think she's just going to look at Aximili and be like, even if he wasn't part of this conversation, if he's near enough, she'll be like, would 2 be enough to mix DNA together to create another? Would it not be better with more?
It may be actually harder to mix more strains. But 2 is doable.
I don't know what would be best.
If it does not work, you can always try again.
Okay.
Should I do it now?
Why not?
Aximili will turn to her, and he'll, as she starts to demorph, and he'll say, just concentrate on the subjects. And he his stalk eyes split and look at Dylan and Savannah and picture them melding together and just concentrate. That is what I did. Good luck. You must do it as soon as you acquire them. The faster you start to try, the better chances of success you have. She'll nod to him.
Savannah's hyper focused on what Axe is saying right now. Whether I don't think that was his intention, but she is taking this all in.
He'll basically he'll go a little further into it, but he'll say things like, picture the DNA strands wrapping around each other and the different breaks, imagining them breaking apart and coming back together as you're recording. And she'll say, yeah, I will give it a shot. and she gets back to her Andalite form. And assuming like Dylan's brought into this and take like a quick break from her cooking, she'll place her hands on each one of your forearms, and you all feel like a tingly sensation where her fingers touch, and your bodies go slack, and you feel like in a daze. And then as you all start to come back to, you see Matea changing. You see first her eyes go Savannah green, and then they switch to Dylan green, and her hair grows out fully brown down around her, and then part of it shrinks back up into her head, and there's like a shaved side, and then it grows back out again and shortens. She shrinks, her body shrinks as she becomes more and more human, and she gets shorter than Savannah, and then she gets taller, and then she's about Dylan's height, and then she gets a little bit taller than Dylan, and she seems to be concentrating as hard as she can. And then eventually the hair gets to about shoulder length, and it's jet black. And she has a square jaw, but it's rounded square. And like her body gets thin and pale, and then it thickens up a little bit. Still stays kind of pale. And then her eyes keep switching from each color, from Savannah's to back to Dylan's, back to Savannah's. And as the rest of her body settles into this shape, one of her eyes is the same color. Her right eye is Dylan's color, and her left eye is Savannah's green. And she looks at you both and says, "Did it work?" I think that's where we'll stop this episode. Okay, now what?
Now what?
Now what? We need a 10-minute break so I can go take care of my life and do what I need to do to survive.
Gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Oh, well, hey, Nate, do you have something they can do in the 10 minutes while we're taking this break?
Yeah, maybe this is a good time for you to go check out UnitedCajunNavy.org or belovedasheville.com, and we'll make it, well, God, I was going to say make it rain, but that seems tasteless.
Ooh.
Yeah, give them a little friendly love with your wallet.
Yeah, friends with benefits.
Yeah, do that. Have casual sex with the donation button.
Yeah.
There you go.
Press that, baby.
This went away.
Yeah, we made this as awkward as we
Yeah.
could have. GG's.
We'll see you guys at 1:13
Woo,
for Heroic
perfect.
Celeste. Love you. Be careful. Bye.
Whoa,
We made it.
Ha. Hua.
Let's see what this does if I turn it on.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Now I just want to sit here and make link noises.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That could be the
Yeah.
intro to this.
Ah.
Everybody, do your favorite Link noise. Austin, favorite Link
Oh,
noise. Go.
Link.
Link.
That's the Orcana of time.
The
The
Orcana.
None of those
Right.
words.
Okay.
That's the sword swinging in the first game.
All right. Good job.
That
Jenna,
is
favorite Link
actually
noise.
pretty good. Hut, hut.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a good one. That's very Wind Waker. Is that Wind Waker?
Mhm.
Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Alex, favorite Link noise.
The dog stop right is up. Oh,
Whoa! Ah!
That's a good one.
this is all I've got right now. Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
giving
okay.
hers. I like it.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that. Now yours.
our favorite Link noise.
Together as a group.
It's the same one. It's the same.
It's the
We
same
like
one.
the same. That's
Yeah,
the one.
She's
That-
telling
that
you
one game-
Alex's favorite.
So this is Twilight Princess when he turns into a wolf. Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay. I like the hit ha, the like adult
Mhm.
Link noises from Ocarina of Time when he's doing combos. Hit ha, yeah.
Yep.
Those are good.
Those are very good ones.
I also like the falling a long way Link noise, but I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the but then there's the like
Yeah. Yeah,
really
the
over
goofy
the
one.
top.
Yeah.
Oh
did
god,
do it.
and the lava one where he's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love
Yeah.
the lava ones.
the lava one's perfect. Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't even play as Link in Smash Brothers.
Well, you fucked up. He's his best character.
It's Link. It's not
listen.
Lincoln.
Lincoln Burrows.
That's the advanced Smash Brothers DLC when you can play as all of the different presidents.
Full score. Huh!
My favorite for that is definitely Garfield. Or James Madison.
Mondays.
yeah.
That's it, Austin. Give me
I
my
knew you were gonna do
lasagna.
You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Anyway.
You're up, Nate.
Oh, is it me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hi. My name is Nate. And this is our Heroctolest. We need a Heroctolest theme song. Anyway, we had a stream goal and we did it because Casey drew us stuff. And this is where Austin
Yeah.
flashes it up on the screen.
He didn't prepare for this.
Shit.
Where can we
Here
find
I
it?
am.
Where is it?
It's on an art corner, but we'll post it
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Radical. I love that.
if with Casey's permission.
It's on my phone. I could show it.
It's on Alex's phone. Show
So
it. then.
find me and I'll show
Coward.
you.
Find Alex in real life.
She's too scared to show it.
Ooh.
need- What?
You think so?
Yeah, show it, coward.
Why
you
would I
yellow
be?
bellied
now?
coward.
Okay.
I was like, all right, I gotta dig my phone a little bit. So
mean,
new
yes.
stream goals. Anyone got an idea?
Nope.
I have one.
Idea
Okay.
made by Apple.
Yeah. I have an idea. Everybody between oh, are they dancing? I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. I have to go look at
My
this.
favorite is Dylan's
that-
little ghost Dylan freaking out.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
Yes, you
good.
would.
Alex, send that to the chat so I can look at it better.
I will.
Thank you. Okay. I have an idea for a stream goal. Tell me if you agree. We can have, if anybody suggests breakfast items that will appear in the next episode for breakfast to be eaten
Mhm.
by
Yep.
either Andalite or Cameron or Zach, depending on how tasty it is. Dylan
How
and
Casey
Savannah
it
don't get me.
is. Oh, tasty, not Casey.
Yeah, if it's very Casey, then Savannah and Dylan can eat it. I don't know what that
Very
means.
tasty, very Alex, very Jenna.
Not very demure, not very mindful.
Nope.
Oh, this is adorable. I love this. Is the best fan art. We should get bonus points for this.
We should. It's so good.
I
I'm gonna
having
Yeah, it's a
fun with
whole
you in this
comic page,
space.
dude.
Fine.
really
I'll
good.
give bonus points to Casey. She gets
To
1,000 extra experience.
I can't wait till Casey guests on this pod, and she's got a
Yeah.
million bonus points.
Next Chronicles, when Casey's playing in the game, Austin is fucked.
She gonna be so thrown.
Let's talk about some fave moms, guys.
I hated
Oh,
that.
is that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
did not like
Hated it.
that.
Me too.
I really
Honestly, I
hated
regret it
it.
immediately. I'm walking it back.
Sweet.
It was so
Awesome.
Sigma.
Yeah.
What?
So Sigma.
Skiddly do. Let's keep going.
Skibbity Sigma.
Oh yeah.
Alex, I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm starting with you, but congratulations. What's your favorite moment?
Oh boy.
A single one.
Let's
One
see.
moment
Just one single
One
favorite
moment
moment
in
of
time.
everything.
from today's show.
I'm gonna
Not
pick.
ever.
Oh fuck. Well, this changes everything. No,
333 BC. In
I
June.
really like dinosaurs. Let's talk about my favorite
Yeah,
fossil.
honestly.
I think probably one of my favorite moments was just fucking right at the mission where we're like everything is going down and Dylan's just like I'm going to eat a bug because like that very first like I'm going to do the gross thing to cover up
Yep.
this whole thing.
Yep.
That was a big fave right there. That was fantastic.
I have to agree. That was a good character moment and a good like story building moment.
Yep.
And now Dylan has sacrificed more for the team than anybody, frankly.
It's true.
Like,
She's 7
top
moths
tier.
in.
Whatever Reese did, not as important. It's definitely all the way up here.
Oh.
Also,
She just
broke her rule.
yeah,
She was gonna kill. She killed.
no eating meat. Just kidding. Moths are
Oh, yeah,
fine.
that too. They're just dust.
Basically,
You
just
know,
dust.
when you have to pick between eating a moth and getting shot as a
Eating a
bat,
bullet.
which would absolutely destroy a bat.
Oh yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
bad.
Like, there's no more time for that.
I was looking at like the hit points when like the rifles were being leveled, going like, okay.
This has got to be like 4D4. What's
fun.
going on? Jenna, what's your favorite moment? I almost did it again.
My favorite moment is when Zach just decides to completely clean out his parents' pantry. Just
Y'all let me talk for too long.
just taking
I was-
everything.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, there's no way Emma buys 5 different kinds of cereal. Like,
Oh,
she ain't doing
there's
that.
she loves her boy. She absolutely is. Come on.
No, it's first of all, it's definitely loves her boys because you know Steve is a big child.
No,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah,
question.
there you go.
Those Lucky Charms are his. Like,
The Fruity Pebbles
Oh,
are hers
no.
though. She buys those for herself.
Fruity
And you
Pebbles are
took them.
hers. It's the shredded wheat is Zach's. Weirdly, you know, nobody knows where the
'Cause it's
honey nut Chex came from. Yeah,
They're
because it
Emma's.
shreds. That's right. They're Emma's. Yeah,
Yeah.
she mixes it up. Anyway, yeah, that was just because no one stopped me, so I just kept inventing groceries.
Yep.
Austin, what cool things did we do that you liked?
You all did a lot of cool things that I liked, but
It could be
I like
specific.
I like Dylan coming back and making the food for everybody because it just plays into her character more. And I'm excited to see what the Andalites do when they eat it. So gearing up for the next session.
I think my favorite moment is like really making the building impossible to get into. That's actually I'm enjoying that because it's like, oh, this is very highly realistic to me. Like if I was an alien race or whatever, you know what I mean? I would be like, no, you can't get in the building. What do you mean doors? Fuck that. No, there's no doors.
Mm-hmm.
Why would there be doors? We fly 4 people on top of a building in a bug fighter, then the bug fighter leaves. There's no door. So anyway, from a meta perspective, I really appreciate that. In game, I hate it because I can't do shit.
Now I have to think.
Yeah, now I got to really problem solve. I'm just gonna bulldoze this fucking building. I'm sorry. Anyway, so now we got to do least favorite moments, which is a new thing we decided to start in last week. And for this one, it's Jenna's turn first.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yep. Fuck your shit up.
Dylan eating a bug.
I knew that was going to be it. Honestly, I kind of softballed you that
like
one.
I don't have a problem with eating bugs. Bugs are fine. I don't care. But I hate that for her so much.
Yeah,
and also crunching it very loudly.
Oh yeah, the crunch noise. The crunch slurp noise is really
crunch gush.
Crunch slurp. Austin?
This one's gonna be hard for me. I can't think of a least favorite.
I just loved it all so much.
It was all great.
This is the Southern grandma style response. I just loved it all so much.
I love you all equally.
Yeah.
Which was your favorite child, Austin? Tell us.
I love you all equally, unless one of you needs to be loved more.
Oh,
that is truly Southern grandma.
Yeah.
That's what my Mimo used to tell me.
Someone is a problem child. I must love them more.
Mm-hmm. I'll just piggyback off Dylan's or off Jenna's and say Max eating the rat, eating the mouse, because it was gross.
Let's see. There's an anonymous bat in our thing right now.
That's Jenna.
Oh. I think my least favorite moment might be Zach and Cameron getting left out of the Frolics. I feel like it's like, oh man, we don't get to play in that DNA space.
Yeah, that was cool that you
That's
all
cool.
brought that up, because I've had that her wanting to do that since like before I started writing the book, like this book, like book 3, book 4.
Austin, this just in, Austin is publishing a book, everyone.
Dude, maybe I wish.
Alex, what did you hate? Tell me the stuff that sucked.
Believe it or not, I agree with the Frolics maneuver stuff, because I was like, first of all, that really stressed me out, that entire conversation, because I was like, you could do it with just 2 people, but like, why wouldn't you want more? And then sometimes like Austin just kind of pushes you into decisions for like no discernible reason. And I feel like this was kind of one of them. Like it was maybe a character reason, not like a logistical reason. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. So it was like really stressing me out, the whole conversation. And I'm still kind of stressed out.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to. I am looking forward to playing again. I'm not looking forward to dealing with the outcome of that.
Yeah, me either.
I feel like this is Austin just pushing his fanfic where Dylan and Savannah have a kid.
I thought that might be where this is going, and that is not.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's the thing.
I think that's what it is, and he's just in denial.
I deny it. You're right.
I deny it. I deny everything. What other things from the show do y'all want to talk about? I think the breakfast scene is genius. I'm really excited for that. Like, I kind of want still art fan art of the aftermath of just like the entire kitchen being destroyed, I always like in movies when, the kids make mom breakfast or whatever and the fucking kitchen's destroyed. I always
like, oh, sorry.
I envy the set dressers who get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, that has to be the most fun. Just the most fun. I hate food waste, but in that little piece, I'm like, it's fine. It's just okay. For that little bit, it's okay. Because making the scene, like an egg is fucking hit the top of a cabinet somehow. You know what I mean? Wild shit like that. There's flour on the fridge. How? What? How? I love all of it. Anyway, that's the aftermath scene in my head, but it's like tenfold because we've got Cameron's wild shit in there. Fucking pickle juice and mustard. That boy's fucked
So
up.
gross.
Anyway.
I need the Rockwell, like everybody sitting down at the table.
I want the Norman Rockwell of this breakfast. Yes.
And just
Oh
like
my
a platter
God.
of different pancakes being set down on the table.
Cameron with a giant. God, I fucking need that. Get me Norman Rockwell.
Get him on the phone.
Get him. Yeah, get him on the phone. Alex, favorite or talk about the show. Tell us about stuff, other things.
Tell you about stuff and things.
Yes.
Man, yeah, this mission isn't gonna go easy. I'm excited for these blueprints next time because
That'll be
we need to
helpful.
fucking know more. That's gonna be so goddamn helpful. But no, I'm genuinely super excited about breakfast as well. Like,
I mean, yeah, we're really pushing the yay breakfast because none of us want to do this fucking mission. It's gonna be so hard.
Yeah.
it's gonna be difficult. But you know
It's
what?
gonna suck.
Yeah, and then we gotta
We
like
all-
crash a whole spaceship after that.
It's gonna suck. I promise that.
We all think
God
the
dang
same
it,
thing,
don't
right?
do
That pipe is yerk juice, right? That is.
I
pipe
don't
is?
know. I've
have no
been
idea.
going back and forth between like it's fuel, it's this, that, the other. Like it could be
Fire, it's everything.
so
right?
many. It could
It's
be
fire.
coolant. Could
Liquid
be
fire.
could be magma, I guess, according to Austin. That's the thing. There's like the 4 logical things it could be, and then there's like Austin's brain.
That's
Milk.
fair. I didn't think about that.
It's
Yeah, it
just
could be milk.
you guys.
Yeah,
It
could
could
my
be
brain.
milk.
You need your milk pipe.
Yeah. Soldiers need milk. A lot of it.
They do. Yeah.
Strong
Everyone
bones.
remembers that
Mhm.
It could just
famous
be
milk campaign.
instant maple ginger oatmeal in a tube.
Mm.
Oh,
could
in this
be.
universe, it's the opposite. It makes them
Sabotage.
super strong.
Did you say décolletage?
I
Yeah.
said sabotage.
It said that.
Okay. Okay. All right. I heard it
Decoupage.
too, and I was like,
I don't
I
even
don't
know what
think
that
it's
is.
décolletage, my guy. Your décolletage.
Oh, my titties.
Is that what that means?
This is my decolletage. I don't know.
It's kind of this whole like upper kind of area
Yeah.
in an appealing
Oh.
sort of way generally.
I had
It is
no
the
idea.
top of your chest that
Oh.
you are able to decorate with jewels and such.
Do you then
Oh.
decoupage it?
No, well, you can, I guess. Technically,
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
I wouldn't, but you can.
Right. You could. Okay. Well,
You're your own
You have the
boss.
ability.
Yeah.
hmm. I'm still kind of confused as to why none of those dudes shot us. I appreciate that they didn't, but like,
Yeah, same.
if their their orders are to shoot animals, and they're just
It's
like,
gotta be,
I see one.
but they're like in a neighborhood on a military base. Like there has to
Yeah.
be like that little bit of like, give it a sec kind of
Mhm.
thing. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that's very like Yerk invasion early on.
I'm not even sure why they have made like human rifles and not Dracon beams or something.
I think that's the same reason. They're on a military base in the middle of a neighborhood in a city.
Well, but if it's 100% controller base, which is the assumption.
The warehouse is, yeah, but I don't know what the entire base is.
I got you. Okay.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that they didn't. I was ready to swoop in and grab Dylan when Dylan got bifurcated by a.
Oh,
rifle
yeah.
That's why
round.
Savannah
There would be
stayed.
nothing.
Savannah was, that's why she was right up top, was to be able to take away the attention from down to up if she needed to.
Zach was also ready to fucking eye rake a motherfucker. Push him off the
Take
roof.
some eyeballs.
Getting some eyeballs. Y'all want to do some cues?
Yeah.
Some question?
Only the questions though, no A's. Just
No
ask the
A's,
questions
yeah.
and then we sit in
Yeah,
silence.
Yeah. We'll just sit here and think about what our answer
Yeah,
would be.
I'll just read them
Yeah,
real
and then
fast.
move on.
Yeah.
Hands folded. Okay, so this is from Keither. I guess it's for me. When Zach finally gets his bitchin' space sword, would he prefer using it as the mandrill or the orangutan? This gives me many questions for Austin, such as, how big a sword is this going to be? How heavy is it going to be?
I think
That's all I had.
I think we said that piece of metal was like 2 feet or something.
Okay,
Something
so it's
like
like a
that.
short sword. And then it's pretty lightweight, right?
Dirk.
It's a what?
A dirk.
No, a dirk's like a knife. It's really small.
No, it's not really small.
Is it a dirk like a boot knife?
No, it's. I think they're used.
I have to look
Like,
this shit up
are
now.
they called sword breakers too? Like, aren't
No,
they used?
it's not a fucking sword breaker. No, it's a boot knife.
No,
Oh no, it is a
dirks are-
long-bladed
No.
thrusting dagger. It's a Highland.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
You
maybe
know what
they're
it is?
used. to
I'm
carry
confusing
swords
it
now.
with some other shit. I think. Cool.
But yeah,
Yeah, Dirk's about right. I was thinking like more like a gladius, but yeah, I could see a dirk. But it's not a fucking claymore. So,
yeah.
probably mandrel then, if it's relatively lightweight and like more of a finesse weapon. I feel like that's more mandrel. If it was a big fucking claymore, it'd be orangutan type shit, or a Zweihander or something. What are the groups of names you think Andalites, Taxons, etc. should be called? So these are, collective nouns, like a murder of crows. I got a good one for Andalites. An arrogance of Andalites.
Ooh, I like it.
I feel like is pretty strong.
A disgusting of
Taxons-
Taxon.
A disgusting of Taxons is pretty good.
Or slime.
A disgust of a slime. Aren't they already a hive? Like, isn't that established?
I was thinking like a rive of Taxons.
A writhe is pretty
Right,
good.
is very good.
That's very strong. I kind of like a grove of Hork-Bajir.
A wiggle
Ooh,
of
I love
Taxons.
that. A wiggle of Taxons.
A wiggle of Taxons. That's adorable.
There's a whole
Could it be a
wiggle.
wiggle of Yerks?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would Yerks be?
It's got to be a wiggle. But they're a pool,
boil.
though, right?
It's a boil.
A
Hey,
boil of Yerks.
Stop it.
Well-
Hey, shut up. No.
Sometimes.
It's
Hey, shut up.
around.
Oh, boil. Bring your Yerks to a low boil.
It's a low
Little
country
seasoning.
yerk boil.
That's a good
Escargot.
shirt idea. That's not a bad idea for a shirt.
What is like a group of snails called? Because that is really good.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Yerks are already a pool and Taxons are already a hive. I don't mind having new names, but
A walk.
Those are the
That's
color-
so funny.
a walk
A
of
group
snails?
of snails is called a walk.
Shut up.
It's
That's me
French.
at whoever named that. Shut up. What's a group of slugs called?
I'm looking.
A sprint.
Salt.
That would be so funny.
A marathon.
It's called a cornucopia.
Of slugs?
Yep, I hate it.
Sure.
Girl,
That's
bye.
what's in your eye that helps you see.
Yeah, you're corny, you're copia.
Austin.
That's Austin.
Another one is also
Another,
a phlegm of slugs or a slime of slugs.
Those both make
Ooh.
sense. A phlegm of Yerks is pretty fucking strong.
A phlegm of yerks is pretty good.
We like Grove of Hork-Bajir. Is that?
I do like that.
I know we
one.
had
Mhm.
tribe before, but like, our
But I feel
clan
like the
trend.
tribe is the specific like groupings of
Yeah,
Hork-Bajir, but a
yeah.
group of Hork-Bajir is different. And that's
It's like
a
humans can have multiple different. You have a family of humans, or you could have a throng.
You can have tribes of humans.
Mhm.
You can have tribes. Yeah. So
Oh, and then them being a grove, and then you all live in Ocean Grove.
that's true too. I honestly didn't even think of that, but
That's pretty cool.
I'm just trying to give like what are forest dwelling people called. Okay. Is that anything? Anything else? Lyrans? We can talk about Lyrans? I don't care.
The
We
school.
have
A mind fuck.
a school of Lyrans. A mind fuck of Lyrans. That's
A
not
Chris
bad.
Angel of Lyrans.
I like it. How about Chi?
I
they
feel
be
like they
pack?
would inherit pack. Yeah, like
Yeah.
they would
Yeah.
they would want to be.
What if they were a scrap because they're metal, and it sounds like pack? Scrap pack.
Scrap Pack.
Scrap Pack.
The famous singers from the 40s.
Yeah.
Scrap Pack.
A four.
That's a very good question. I love that question. That's a good question.
A Shay.
I have a new one now. A new question.
A Shay of Chi.
A Shay of Chi. Yearcater asks, I remember you all saying what book characters your characters were most like, but what about the book characters that they are least like?
Easy. Cameron's least like Jake.
Yeah, that's
Facts. Who's
David.
Hack's least like?
Oh yeah. Perfect answer. Next question.
Yeah, that's the answer for everyone. Zach is least like Eric.
Yeah, he's made of human.
Made of meat, for one.
What's
He's a
for
meat
two?
boy.
He's also least like Guide, the escort named Guide, who was a guide. I was allergic to that answer. It was so stupid. Sorry. Anybody else? Who's Savannah not like?
I genuinely think she's the least like Rachel.
Yeah, I was
honestly.
going to say the same thing. Yeah. And Mark. Well, no, she's got the clear bright line thing. She's at least like aspects of Marco.
Yeah. And I think she has some traits that Rachel has, but I think she's overall the least like Rachel.
What about Dylan?
Probably Jake. And probably also Jake.
Really?
She is not and does not want to be leader.
No, but I feel like she's got that kind of capability.
Jake
Oh, no,
also
I
didn't
don't-
want to be leader.
But
to
I
be
don't think
fair.
that
True.
I don't think Dylan could make the decisions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess she's a little indecisive. But also Jake didn't make a lot of decisions. He threw a lot in there and then got argued with a lot and then changed his decisions. This is rare that he was like, no, we're doing this. And usually when he did, it got fucked up. So, yeah. What about Maitea? Who's Maitea least like? Anyone likable?
I love Maitea.
God. Matea's the worst. Nate hates Maitea. Zach is fine with her. Okay. Well,
going on. So
that's enough of that. Metastrophe. Question I thought of after listening to one of the audiobooks. If your character was forced to Nothlit as one animal of their choice, what would they pick? So you have to get
Ooh.
it's like the Yerks at the end of the series type thing, like where you have
I'm
to.
ready.
Oh, go.
Orca.
Nice.
Facts.
God, does it have to be a morph that we already have?
I would
I don't
say
think
no.
so.
Like you're as a punishment or something, right? You have to Nothlit. It's like exile, right? So you've done something extremely bad, but you get to pick the animal.
David, got it. Okay.
That's what I'm taking it as.
Huh. Man.
A man?
No, God no.
God, no. The worst.
God no. Dylan, honestly, probably like if she's being forced to do it as like a punishment, she's gonna pick like a tortoise.
Okay. Why?
Because they get to like chill out in the sunshine and eat salad and just
live
like
160
and just
years.
live forever.
Yeah.
Yes, Alex, raising your hand.
Also, the secondary reason that Dylan would pick tortoise is for the ensuing conversation with Austin about turtle versus tortoise, so you could yell at him.
Oh, yeah.
turtles
The
are aquatic.
fucking turtle.
I did a diorama.
What would
Tortoises
Cameron
can't be ninja.
You don't know that.
Only turtles. I guess that's true. I don't know that. It could be if they were get some mutagen on them and
I
get
think
trained.
I would argue that tortoises are the better ninjas because they're so good you don't even know they're ninjas, whereas turtles fucking tell everybody.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, do they tell everybody?
Well,
what
everybody
if,
knows the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
what if
That's
tortoises would be like a samurai?
okay.
No, that's
I'm
a
back
rabbit.
on. They could be samurais
Usagi-
too, I guess.
Usagi
Usagi
Yojimbo is
Yojimbo.
already a canon samurai.
No, he's a
He's a rabbit.
turtle, not a cannon.
No, he's
No,
a
he's a
He's a
rabbit.
rabbit.
Not a
Damn
turtle.
it. I didn't know who you were talking about, so I just had to take a guess on what the species was for
There's
the
more than
joke.
one
Usagi Yojimbo is the
samurai.
whole thing.
But
He's my favorite character.
Splinter's also a ninja and he's a rat, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter
so it
what
sounds like
race you
rats
are.
are also bad ninjas.
No, they're good ninjas. They're the best ninjas. They used to be
Good
part of the
best
Foot
ninjas are the
Clan.
ones you can't
ninja,
see.
good.
Yeah.
Good ninja, good ninja, good. Zach would be an orangutan.
Nice.
There's not a question there. Yeah. I'm curious too, like if you had to accidentally be an athlet. I'm just gonna add to the question. No one asked for this except me.
Well, I think if you're accidentally an athlete, you don't get to choose.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But like if you did, what would it be?
Great horned owl.
Nice.
Ooh, something flying is good, but I think Dylan would get to choose a tiger.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, Battlemorph is really probably the most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Zach would get stuck as something that's not a battle morph. I feel like it would be some other shit.
Spider.
A
Raccoon was
oh,
so
Half
close.
spider.
Oh, raccoon is
raccoon
so
or
close.
spider.
Raccoon is not a bad one to be stuck as. Any
Yeah.
bird would be fine.
Yeah.
Possum, something like that. Like a dog would be dope.
Oh.
Just a little pack of possums.
Honestly, we should be so lucky. Well, that's it for questions. I don't have any other questions. Y'all got any other things you want to talk about? What you doing? What you
Right
thinking
now?
about? Yeah.
Oh. I was just thinking about Fruity Pebbles pancakes again, honestly.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
yeah. We're gonna make them.
I might go make those.
Mm.
I'm not gonna go make them because I'd have to like. It's a lot of work. I'm not doing all that.
Like, can't. Oh, no. Never mind. I take everything I
What?
was about to say back.
Oh no, no,
I
no!
wanna
Give it
know
to
what it
me.
was
I
now.
want to hear it.
You got it.
No, I just.
Yeah.
I
No,
remembered who I was talking to. 'Cause I was
Well,
gonna say, can't you just get the Bisquick jug and like shake it and then fucking add Fruity Pebbles
How
in it? And then.
Dare you? But yeah, you can do that.
Sorry.
That's fine.
What's
but
a
how dare
Bisquick
you?
jug?
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
you what? Really?
what is that? Is it pre-made pancake?
Yeah, pretty much. You just like add water or milk.
What?
And it's in the jug, so you just shake the jug and then
Yeah,
pour
and
it
then you
into
shake
the.
it.
jug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes in a
Bisquick
jug.
comes in a box.
This stuff specifically comes in a jug so that you can just pour it from the jug. And then you keep
What
it
the
in the
fuck are they
refrigerator
doing in the rest of the country?
if you don't use the whole jug.
Improving.
That's disgusting.
It's not
Well, I
not
said you
though. Like
wouldn't
it's
like
actually
it.
pretty good.
I mean,
It's not
the same
it's
shit,
not like making it yourself, but
right? You just
But
add
like you get
water,
to do all the work of making it yourself, which I
Mhm.
also hate.
You still
And
have to
then you
dirty a
can-
pan.
but then you can like close up the jug if you don't use all the pancake batter and put it in the fridge and it keeps for like a week.
So you have to eat a jug of pancakes in a week.
It's
Yeah.
you know what? They have like tiny ones though. Like they have
Mhm.
different sizes. Like they do have big ones,
Mhm.
but they have like little like quart size ones.
Family sized, or I'm just making these bitches for me.
Do they keep
Private
longer
pancake
after you make
smash.
them? Like, you know what I mean? Like if you just go ahead and make all the pancakes would those keep longer in like a
Oh.
Tupperware?
So you can freeze pancakes.
Okay, that's good to know. That's
You
important
can.
information.
It's very smart to put like parchment or wax paper. I prefer putting wax paper in between them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you can just freeze them
Okay.
and take them out when you want a pancake and put them in the oven.
Pancake tips. This is you came for the Animorphs D&D and you're staying for the hot pancake tips.
Isn't that what
Yeah.
everyone stays for? Is the hot pancake tips?
Yeah.
I was just staying for the hot pancakes, personally. Like,
Ooh, flapjacks.
I would like hot pancakes, please.
Me too.
It's better for the salsa.
We got to make those savory pancakes, Austin. We got to do it. We're going to make like
I'm in.
cheddar jalapeno pancakes.
They're called tortillas.
No. We're making fluffy pancakes that are cheddar jalapeno. So I know I've told
they're
a couple
called
of you at least.
Pitas.
No. So I know I've told a couple
Pitas?
of you this. Oh no, Pita. Is he okay? We're not eating
Oh
him.
no.
He just
Oh
got some
jeez.
bread.
He's gone through so much. Let's just leave
The
him
Hunger
alone.
Games was real hard for him. Just let him
Real
have his
hard.
family.
Yeah. But I know that I've told at
I'm
least a
not
couple of you
acknowledging it.
this. This Indian restaurant that I love to go to.
Mhm.
It's like an Indian fusion restaurant.
Okay.
They have butter chicken tacos, but they come
I'm
on
in.
like a pancake.
They don't come on naan?
No, it's like a savory pancake. And it's
Someone might call
so-
that a
My head hurts.
non-pancake.
It's
It's a
not
non-pancake.
not a pancake.
Stupid. I mean, I'd
Sometimes
eat
I'm
it.
convinced the reason
It's
that we
so
record
good.
this, it would be a nightmare. But sometimes I'm convinced the reason we record this apart is so none of us fully slap Austin across the face when he says things.
I would
You
support
can.
that.
I would never.
No.
Well, you can't.
I probably would, but it would be an accident, honestly.
You can do it on purpose.
I
My
wouldn't.
face is
Now
alright.
it just kind of sounds like you're asking me to, and honestly,
Yeah,
no.
this is a
Now I'll be
This is
very
right
careful
now.
to not do it.
No
this
one
is
slapped
a
me.
yuck. I will yum. Wait, a yum. I will yuck. There we go. I got it backwards.
He's like, yeah, do
What?
it.
Wait. All right. I guess that's it. I guess we're done. Hey
Oh my
guys,
God.
UnitedCajunNavy.org, belovedasheville.com, or numerous other ones. There's the Mule Packer Ranch or something like that. I didn't get the name beforehand, but there's a lot of what's happening is just people are taking supplies to these various communities out in the middle of nowhere
Mhm.
on mule. Because when you need to traverse the mountains and you don't have roads, turns out fucking mules are real good for that.
It's true.
Yep. Did y'all see that Dolly gave like $2 million? We all love Dolly.
Yeah, we love
I'm not
Dolly.
surprised. It's Dolly.
Just
And
Love
she
Dolly
sang
around
she
here.
sang about Helene, but she said she did it to the tune of Jolene. It's pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, Dolly Parton's the best.
It's true.
That's it. Can we have her in the game, Austin? You put Dolly Parton in the game so we
Yeah.
can meet Dolly Parton.
She's
Okay.
not a
Thanks.
controller. I'll kick your ass.
Well, maybe
No.
she's not right now, but she
I'll
could be
kick
if you all don't
Your ass.
save her.
Jenna, the person, will kick Austin, the person's ass.
Oh, you gonna slap me in my face?
No,
No.
don't do it. That's what he wants.
No,
It's a trap.
it'll be the bad pain and not the good pain.
Oh,
We'll
no.
roll him down Austin Hill, and it'll be named in memoriam after that.
And you'll be able to see the thunder over Louisville fireworks.
Under over Louisville, but you know who won't? You.
Me. Because I'll
Or
be
Dolly.
dead like Dolly.
Well, I mean, I would. No, hey, you take
Whoa.
that back. Don't
take it
you
back. I
dare
take
put
it
that
back.
out into the universe.
I take it back.
Wow.
God
Ooh.
damn,
We
Austin.
We are so close
What
to the
the
end of 2024. You take that shit all the way back.
Take it back. Take it back.
Ooh.
How could you?
Listen, you killed a dog, and I've never been more mad at you.
But
I didn't do
you
it.
could
It
be.
was gravity.
You did it. You did it.
Do your outro,
Hi, I'm
Austin.
Austin. I'm Austin. I can be found at CZ Drop on Twitter, right here every other Sunday at 11 Eastern Time or American, whichever you prefer, 10 Canadian or Central. That's up to you. If you're into more actual play podcasts, you can check out Late Starters because it's a Pokemon TTRPG that I play with Alex and with Casey and with Tim, and Nate's been on there, and Jenna is the Pokedex, and it's set 50 years after Ash Ketchum becomes Pokemon Master.
Why are you so mad?
Plot is darker, the stakes higher, the trainers older. On all podcatchers now.
My name is Nate. I'm otherwise called the Splinter Smith on all things internet, except where I'm called Old Swamp Ass. It's both. You fucking figure it out, kids. I do stream occasionally on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/SplinterSmith. I'm also a third of Soup Salad Sandwich, a podcast about food arguments currently on hiatus. And I play Chapman in Sporadic Phantoms, which is an Animorphs ARG radio play podcast. Check it out.
Yeah. And my name is Jenna, and these nerds are super cool, and I'm lucky to even be here. You can find me at Jenna Chill with one singular L, pretty much all over the internet. I mean, you can find me on Twitter, but like I'm not really there. Not really. If you interact with me, I'll probably respond. But like, fuck that place. I hate it. I'm also a member of Horse Girls, an entirely academic podcast. I am the questmaster for the Guild of Granddaughters. I'm on Surprise Attack Book Club, where we talk about some really great books. And I am the Soup of Soup Salad Sandwich. I think there's more, but I keep forgetting to add anything to this. So you just find me. You can find out what all I do over at linktr.ee/join the clubs or linktr.ee/jennachill with one L.
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm Alex and Birds on Twitter and now Instagram and, around. But mostly I'm like on 1,000 podcasts, like Animorphs Anonymous, which has morphed into the Apple Grant Book Club, where we read and talk about all of Catherine and Michael's work. And we're in the Gone series right now, and it is getting intense. Getting pretty freaking intense over there. Anyways, if you like Casey from that show, check out Late Starters, a Pokemon TTRPG. And if you like Tim from Pokemon, like Late Starters, the Pokemon TTRPG podcast, check out Horse Girls. That has Tim and Jenna from this very show. And if you like Jenna from the show, which I do, check out Questmaster Guild of Granddaughters, where I play little Alex. And also we do Surprise Attack Book Club. And also we've done Horkbusher Chronicles. And also we might have special holiday stuff coming up, but I can't tell you about that because it's a secret. That's my song for you.
All of us can be found in the DNDB Discord, which you can get a link to by visiting our website, draconbeams.com, or reach out to us on Twitter at DNDBpod. That is 7 fantastic letters, all caps, just for you. Want to prove you're not a yerk and join the resistance? All you got to do is give us $1, because yerks don't use human money. So then we'll know that you're not yerk, obviously. You slip us a single human dollar, we'll confirm you as a non-controller. If you want some D&D merch, we've got that too. We've got stickers. We've got t-shirts to cover your human body. Maybe we'll be making some sweatpants soon. I don't know. It seems like it's something that we're going to talk about. I mean, Austin already wrote it down, so it's a sure thing. Head to draconbeams.com, aka milkyourfriends.com, aka artificialhooves.com, and also the Audubon Society presents realhoneyforbirdlovers.com. Actually, the is not on there. It's just Audubon Society presents realhoneyforbirdlovers.com for more info. Also, go to UnitedCajunNavy.org and belovedasheville.com, and please give them some money. Thanks for joining us. We love you.
Okay. Bye.
Say it back.
I love you. Bye.
I love you too.
I love you.
Love you.